Yes, indeed. We live once again. And make sure you log on to doggiedimondstv.com after the live stream. Make sure you just bookmark the site. Everything is on there. Sometimes I say, yo, I missed this, I missed that, or I ain't see this. Where this at? doggiedimondstv.com. That is my official website. That is my website. Mine, doggiedimondstv.com. My official website. Make sure you log on to that website. Listen, now accepted clients. Consultation with Coach Kandaka. And this is for artists, podcasters, business owners, content creators. The services include social media growth, brand clarity, organic supporter building. Organic, well, so like I'm from another country or something like that. Organic supporter building, rollout strategy, public management. Yo, I said public. Let's just do this over. Hold on. This is how we do this. Hold on. Watch me do this over, because I'm tripping right now. We just gonna do this all over. Hold on. Watch this. That's how we do this in real time. Okay, look. Now accepted clients, consultations with Coach Kandaka. And this is for artists, podcasters, business owners, content creators alike, like myself. The services include social media growth, brand clarity, organic supporter building, rollout strategy, product management, and monetization strategy. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what was going on. I don't know. I was tripping. This damn bracelet keep making noise. Man, let's go. Okay. Yes, Chico Low, yes, we gotta work. Shout out to you. I be going hard on these thumbnails. Chakra King Black is in the building. World Time News, what's up? CEO Falcone is in the building. Dawn, GF is in the building. Watt Slice is here to moderate the room. Young Yalla, what's up? City Boy Floyd, what's going on? Long time. Nate Jackson always in the building. Classic Music, what's up? Ellie Dash, yes, you finally caught one. All Grind Media Network is in the building. Memphis is here. Elmatic, what's up? AP, what's up? East New York is in the building. Chuck Dickerson, what's going on? The 617 is in the building. Let me turn the music down a little bit, okay. Next couple of days, I will be changing the intro. But don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Maximilian, what's up? Boston in the building. The Real Big Texas, what's up? Where you been? Yes, Doggie Diamonds did this. Time for some action, 85. B-More's in the building via Doug Williams, what's up? Don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes. Okay. Tsunami 700. Yes, we here. Damn, I love this bass line. It's just so bass-liney. Damn, hold on.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Quentin Stewart, what's up? Watching that work, we here, man. We gonna get it done. The Real Big Texas. Quentin Stewart in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like. And I want y'all to call in tonight. This is a show for us. So if you could sneak in a little cubby somewhere, if you could sneak in the closet somewhere, call in. Ilmark, what's up? Southside Chicago in the building. Yes. Goodness gracious. I'm just saying bop in my head. I ain't going front. When this is on, I can't even sit still. Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Can't even sit still, man. That real boom bap with a little bit of 2025 on it. Zone 864 TV is in the building. Indianapolis is in the building. Dre Rains, Caesar, what's up? I appreciate you. JJ, yeah, we're going to talk about all that tonight. But I want y'all to call in. Yes. Jesse W's in the building. Connecticut's in the building. Via Najee. Kinetic? No. Najee 720. All right. Mr. Executioner. Yes. Oh, cannabis. I hear Killer Priest on this though. Yes, don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Oh man, what's up everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds No Filter, Doggie Diamonds TV. Other thing you could do is you could click the QR code down there. That's access to everything I do. So you don't have to be looking around like, damn, I was trying to find your Instagram. I was trying to find this. Just that QR code down there. You could just hold that up. Stick your finger. I see you. Jennifer, I do not want to butcher your last name. I've been tripping all night. Dwayne Jordan, what's up? Dark Films, what's up? I'm here, man. I'm here. And I want y'all to call in tonight. I spaz on the artwork. I want to show y'all the inspiration for the artwork. So I don't want y'all to think I just be making stuff up. But this is the inspiration for the artwork real quick. You see the picture right there. See it? So I just use that, you know, as a reference and you know, did a little sprinkle. Don't laugh at all my tabs too. Did a little sprinkle, dibble and dabble, you know, and just make it happen. Yo, my tabs is like my brain. I got a tab open for everything. I got a beat tab open. I got a artwork tab open. I got a live stream tab open. I got a tab to make sure that I stay on point. I got a gym tab open. I got a tab open for everything. So that's why my computer look like that. You don't even want to see my background. My background is out of control. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Y'all can see all the thumbnails I got on there. Look, real quick. All right, it's gone. You see that? That's how I keep that. I don't care what nobody say. People be like, yo, I ain't listening to you. I keep a tab open. Ready. I gotta go there. Ain't no typing nothing. Let me go to that tab. Work on this, work on that. Or download this. Look, even at the bottom, I keep Sony Vegas open, Adobe Premiere open, Photoshop open. This program that I use, I keep everything ready. I'm telling you, I'm always ready. It ain't never no, yo, man. Nope. We got that. We on point. We don't play with that. I'm always ready. You gotta stay ready. I'm telling you. Follow the originators, not the imitators. So I came back tonight to talk more about the Jim Jones, Max B, Dave East thing because the past couple of days, my Max B interview was everywhere. Even I did an interview with Jim Jones on Forbes DVD. That's going viral, like everything. And the dope thing about that is that I documented the culture when I didn't know you could make money. Wasn't really no bread in it. I did it for the love. There wasn't no barbershop. There wasn't no set. There wasn't no green screen. There wasn't no Zoom. You had to go out in them streets and go hit Harlem, Brooklyn, Queens, Pittsburgh, Yonkers, the A. You had to go everywhere to document this culture. And I was there with my camera, you know, and the fact that I did what I did 15 years ago is why we got a lot of this content we got today, and it shaped the culture. So I'm just happy that I did a lot of the things that I did, and I got the many DVs over there. There's a lot on there that I didn't put out, you know, and unfortunately I have a lot of content for a lot of people who passed away, you know, but we listen, in due time, timing is everything. One thing I got is patience. And I ain't even no doctor, but I got patience. Shout out to Academics. I heard Academics been running some of my content. I heard 1090 Jake. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. And that's why I don't be getting excited. I don't be tripping. I just be sitting back, just watching. When dudes be thirsty to run on and talk, I'm chilling. I'm in the gym. I'm in Trader Joe's or something like that, or, you know, Whole Foods or something. You know, we good. We good. Don't worry about it. We good. And a lot of people who covering shit wasn't there. I just want to put that out there. Listen, let me say something. I'm going to say it again to y'all. A lot of people who even used to see me or hear about me being with people, might have been my partner at the time, they wasn't there for a lot of shit. Just being real with y'all. I will never lie to y'all. They was not there. But niggas is running with narratives that I started, that I created, but they not gonna mention me. My name like Candyman or something like that. I had to really double XL today posted my Jim Jones interview, but they ain't posted when it was out. I'm like Candyman out here. Like niggas would be referencing my shit and they won't mention me. They act, so who did it? I ain't gonna get mad if you repost it, if you just show love and say, yo, fuck with the originator. But I got so much more. I'm just getting started. Just getting started. I promise you. Just getting started. It's been 19 years and I'm just getting started. You know why? Because I'm going to do something that a lot of people can't do. I'm going back outside. My brother Big Fruit in the building. I'm going back outside. I'm going to go back outside. I'm going to take like 2 days. I'm going to tear the city up. I'm going to go from state to state. I'm going to go back outside and show people how you do this. This ain't we don't got no sets. We don't do all that. We going to go back out in the streets and do them street interviews that y'all miss. I got a lot of them. I'm going back outside. Trust me. I was just thinking about that today. I said, yo, you know what? I should just tear the town up one good time and just get everything. I should just tear the town up one good time and show them how to do this. Because I'm tapped in with everybody. I could go to any hood. My past it is what it is. And I'm telling you, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to hit everywhere. I'm going to hit the West Coast. I'm going to hit, Brooklyn, that's mine. The New York City is mine. I'm going to hit the A. I'm going to hit watch. I was just thinking about that today. I promise you. I was thinking about that today. I said, yo, man, I should just go outside real quick, just snatch up all this content and come back in to show people that I could go anywhere. Because I just want to do it for the culture. I just want to get cultural shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get cultural shit. But talking about what's happening. So we seen a clip of Mano saying he's not going to Max B welcome home party because his loyalty to Jim. I felt that. But unbeknownst to me, I didn't know Mano and Max had a relationship. I was watching the Big Fruit podcast one night, and it was Fruit and the homie Mo Dog on there, and Mo Dog was saying how he hooked Mano and Max B up because Max B was locked up with Mo Dog. Brooklyn Mo. Well, I call him Mo Dog, but it's Brooklyn Mo. And the deep thing about it is, Brooklyn Mo official, he was rocking with Max. So technically, Mano was rocking with Max B first via Brooklyn Mo. They probably just fell out of contact. Max went back in the can. Jim Jones and Mano did not always get along. And I knew that from being from the town. You know what I'm saying? Neither did Fab and Mano. A lot of them dudes didn't get along. That's why I do commend them all sitting together, because they didn't get along. Davies was the pup and all that. He wasn't even a factor, and all of that. So I didn't know Mano and Max had a pre-existing relationship via Brooklyn Mo. So when he started rocking with Jim and he's telling Jim, your beef is my beef, I'm not going to the party because of you, I was wondering, like, so what did he want Jim to say? Nah, go ahead, go. Was he wanting him to say, nah, you could do that? I didn't get that. I didn't really get what he was saying. It was weird to me. Then you got somebody. Fab is gonna be indifferent. Fab is Fab. Fab don't gotta rock with nobody. To me, I'm biased. Fab is my bro. I rock with all of them. I rock with East. I rock with Jim. Like I said, I'm not switching. I never switch up on Jim Jones. Jim Jones always been right with me. Mano always, like, them dudes, you could look right on the channel. I got a Lobby Boys interview. They always treated me fairly. So I'm not going to ever switch up on dudes because of the climate. Anybody who did right by me and treated me fairly, it was never personal, nothing. We always did things for the culture. So I'll always rock with dudes who we did great work for the culture. I even did Dave East's first interview. First ever interview, that was me. So Mano was stating he not going. Fab and Dave ain't say, I ain't going either. They ain't say shit. Fab, I don't take to go out like that much anyway. Fab going for them bags. Dave East is a little bit more social-like. He gonna pop out. So last night, Max B said New York City ablaze, changed his clothes like 18 times, jewelry, you know, all of the heroes welcome. A lot of y'all niggas been groupieing though. I ain't really feeling that. A lot of y'all niggas been doing too much with Max B coming home. I don't even, like, a lot of y'all niggas been doing too much. And I know, you know, it's a celebration that he home, he did his bid and all that. But some of y'all just been doing too much. Some of y'all been doing too much. It's almost like Mumia Abu-Jamal came home or something like that. Some of y'all been doing too much. But he's home, and Dave East went to the party. Dave East was there. So I was like, yo, hold on. If you sitting with this collective, now mind you, if you listen to Dave East's mixtape, when I interviewed Dave East, he used Max B talking that I look like a boss, and I had to tell him right there, yo, that's my interview. He's like, word, he didn't even know that, right? So he was rocking with Max. So I felt like this is how New York City has been. If you was rocking with Max B a long time ago, you was not rocking with Jim Jones. That's just how the city was. So Dave East went to the party. Dave East was like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm going there. So I'm wondering, Jim Jones, when it comes to Max B, is so temperamental. How he gonna handle Dave East? Now, is he gonna say to that nigga, you went, or did Dave East tell him? Everything is content now because we asking these questions because all these niggas do content. So now y'all gotta talk about that out loud now. Y'all can't act like it ain't happened and all that. No, y'all sitting doing content. Y'all sitting in these seats. Now we wanna know. I wanna see Jim Jones as Dave East. Yo, why you went to that nigga party? I don't wanna know. And I wanna know from y'all, is that some disloyal shit? Because if we sitting together getting money, right? Because we doing this podcast, there's no way in hell that I'm gonna accept my man going out congregating with my so-called enemy. I ain't jacking it. I'm just be real with you. If you ain't go there and take off on them, if you ain't go there and spit in his drink or something like that, won't be there fraternizing. I'm not jacking it. So in my opinion, Dave East chose a side. He chose a side. He chose a side. And it ain't Jim Jones' side. So at the end of it all, I want to know what y'all think. So I'm gonna put the phone number up, and I want y'all to call in and just, you know, that's my opinion. I personally would not go a place that if my man ain't rocking with somebody, I don't care what's going on in the town. I'm gonna go there and be like, yo, I went there, And I took off on him. I went there and I let him know you a bitch, blah, blah, blah. That's what I would have did. But if you there fraternizing and shit and eating chocolate covered strawberries and shit, nah, I'm gonna be like, I ain't rocking with you. You went there, you was trying to have fun because Dave East could have been like, yo, I ain't missing this moment. Now, in Dave East's defense, he never really got his feet wet. He's not in those conversations of the Fabs, the Jim Jones, the Max B's, the Frenches, the Mano. He might be considered to be a good rapper for some, but he not no legend, and he hasn't shown that he had staying power in this. So he just like, yo, I'm going to take my look. Now, for y'all saying they only do a podcast together, reason why y'all don't know what y'all talking about, because all four of them sitting there is the unofficial lobby boys. I don't know if y'all knew that. They are the unofficial lobby boys. They don't just do a podcast together. They worked out together. Remember, they was all going to the gym together. They was all getting fly together. They was all hanging out together. Then they did a podcast together. Davies and Fab, they all been on that lobby boy shit. I don't know if y'all been paying attention. They all been hanging together for some years now. Thick as thieves. So it's not just a podcast. They was all working out together. Going to the gym, getting fly. So don't forget. Mano and Jimmy lobby boys, that's it. See, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. But I want to know, call me. Should Davies had gone, or should he had held the line like, if you don't rock with dude, I don't rock with dude because I rock with you. So I'm going to put the number up. I want y'all to call in. Again, don't be swayed by my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. We don't have to share the same opinion. All I want you to do when you call in is watch your language. The number is 516-218-6898. 516-218-6898. Hit me up. Let's talk about it. Should Davies had went to that Max B party, or should he had fell back? Because they sitting together. Mano let it be known, Jim, I'm riding with you. You got beef with somebody, I got beef with them. You get mad, I get mad. That's just all I want to know. So call me. 516-218. Oh, we got a caller early. 929, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, good night, Doggie. It's Farrah. I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, Brooklyn. What part of Brooklyn you from?
East New York.
Oh, God. She's from the worst part of Brooklyn, yo. She's from the worst part.
The worst part of Brooklyn.
You side block or the projects?
Side block.
Oh, it's even bad. The side block dudes are out of control.
The side block is worse. Exactly.
Don't go on Montauk either. But anyway, so let me ask you, you see what's going on. Davies went to Max B party. Was he wrong for that?
Yes.
Okay, explain why.
Because the beef between, from my knowledge over the years watching your DVDs, the beef between Max B and Jim Jones is deeper than like music and record labels. It's personal because his fiance at the time was mentioned in multiple records. So once you violate somebody's family, if you claim to be friends with somebody, you should be loyal to that person. You can't be friend or support that person in any way. Max B never did records with Davies. Jim Jones did. He was one of the first artists from Harlem that co-signed Davies.
Okay, let me correct you on something. Max B did do records with Davies. He did. He did Davies with.
Prior to him being locked up?
Yeah, before that. He used Max.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, he used Max on his project. Yeah, so he was kind of jacking pause. He was rocking with Max. So I'm just like, when you started rocking with Dave, when you started rocking with Jim, does that cancel that out? I still think he was wrong for going because now Jim is your man, or unless you say to yo Jim, blah 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 blah. But you got it right. Do you change your opinion? Knowing
No,
that,
I don't change it.
okay,
I don't change it because he still spoke about Jim's family.
right, okay,
So you can't be comfortable with somebody speaking negatively of your friend's family.
okay, got you. All right,
And
go
even though
ahead.
I did not know that they did a record together, I know Jim has done way more records with Dave East than probably any other artist out of Harlem.
Right. Okay. All right. Thank you for calling in. Brooklyn in the house always. Make sure you hit that like
Thank
for me,
you. Have a
okay?
good night.
All right. Later. Yeah, hey, I like when females call too, because ladies' point of view on this culture hip hop thing is always, 347. I know you calling from the town. Where you calling from?
Hey, what up? This is Rich. I'm calling from Harlem. This is Rich P. Doggie. What's going on?
Oh, what's going on? Harlem. Harlem. This big Harlem. This is Harlem all the way. Jim Jones, Harlem. Max B, Harlem. Davies, Ravenswood, Harlem. Right? We gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real, bro. He from Ravenswood. He came to Harlem. Like, we gotta keep it real.
Nah, East is from Harlem, man. East
All
is
right,
Harlem.
okay, whatever. So, do you think he wrong for going to Max B party?
I'm gonna say no, only because me being from Harlem is a very small place, and a lot of the people that East run with and as his friends are also probably cool with Jim and Max. You know what I'm saying? Like his it's not just like a one person thing. Like it's just Jim and East or East. Like people, we all have friends in the town that's cool with everybody.
I agree.
So and when those years go by, it's like, yo, like I don't have an issue with none of y'all. My people rock with both of y'all. It's love. So it's like in some situations I really feel like you can't throw someone in your issues. I really I truly feel that way. And I think if it's just a speculation, you know what I'm saying? I think if EC, like if Jim could tighten up with French and do a record with him, he like, yo, like, nah, like, come on, bro. Like we all can't be, responsible for someone else's issues. If I'm cool with both of y'all, like if you from the town, you might be cool with everybody.
But what I'm saying though, he sit with Jim weekly. They would go to the gym. They doing all of that. Max has been gone for 14, 15 years. So how cool are you with somebody who been gone for a while?
That's a fact. That's a great point. But we also don't know if he was putting money on his books, their relationship before he went in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know. You just don't know the real history between everybody. And some people really are friends with people that got issues with each other.
I agree.
And that's just a real thing, especially when y'all all from the same neighborhood. And Harlem ain't even a full borough.
Right,
it's
right,
a
right,
town,
right.
so it's really small.
Right.
So we all know each other.
Right. Got you. All right, so yeah, I ain't mad at you. Harlem in the building stuff. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Hit that share if you can, fam.
You already know.
Yup. All right, peace. All right, another perspective. I didn't really think about that. Harlem is small. Oh, we got the 444. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Juice. I'm calling from Baltimore.
Baltimore in the building. B more. You gonna say them twos and do's? You say that shit too?
You wild for that, dog.
All right, yeah. So, all right. Listen, is Davies wrong for going to Max B party?
I would say no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no because, like, dog, let's think about it for a second, though. I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, right?
Uh-huh.
So look, think about it like this: it is no real beef no more, bro. It's 2025. It's really just Jim. Jim even said it himself when Mano asked him, "Can you put that situation aside?" He said, "No, I'm petty." So you gotta look at it like this: Dave has been cool with Max for a minute, bro.
I agree.
They got some real roots. It's not just no industry. They got roots, right? And then on top of that, it's really just Jim. still kind of like being salty. Max is probably telling Dave all the time when he calling from penitentiary. He's probably telling him like, bro, I don't care about that. So I don't think you're wrong, bro. Now if it's smoke, it's really an issue in the streets. Yeah, you gotta pick a side, bro, because somebody might get hurt. It's no smoke for real, bro.
So let me ask you something. Is it cool for East to sit with Jim every week and then go rock with somebody that he got issues with? Because they did get physical. I see Shiz Marvin, they did get physical in the street. Dudes got busted in the head with bottles. That shit got physical. So I don't know what you told me. It got dark in the street. and Jim and Max got into a physical altercation. And I'm not going, the statute of limitations might be up.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I got you.
no, but Mel Matrix took that Bird Gang chain from Max. This is a fact. He took it.
Yo, you definitely schooling me. I ain't
Yeah, so it was up with them in the street. They got physical. That hands
like
got
you said,
hands and feet happen.
To answer your question, is it cool for him to sit with him every week? Again, I don't think it's that deep no more, bro. It's 2025, bro.
But if Jim
Max
is,
already
this is what I'm
said-
saying. No, I agree with you, bro. But if Jim is not letting it go, if Jim is saying F him forever, can you sit with him with a partnership in the podcast, a partnership, y'all was in the gym, y'all doing records, y'all doing all that. Can you go sit with a dude every week, all the time, and then go to his party? Should
Again,
you?
I'm gonna say yeah because Max not trying to do nothing to Jim.
I'm not,
It's
listen,
Jim
it's
that's like-
exactly, but Dave East is not with Max. He's with Jim all the time. That's what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
No, I
cause
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, but to answer your question, I feel like now if you know somebody trying to do something to your man, you know he trying to. Yeah, I would say why would you ever go and sit with Jim and you know Max is trying to put together a play against him? Now that's sneakish. You feel me?
Right.
If you know Max is moving on, Max just came home. He's like, yo, whatever. I'm not. It's Jim. Jim is still mad. He's talking about Chrissy. Blah blah. That's on Jim. Like, all right, cool, bro. Max don't want no smoke with you. He ain't trying to do nothing to you. So if I go sit with him every day, it's not no snake behavior because I know Max not trying to do nothing to you.
All right.
No.
I heard that Baltimore come out. You said he trying to do nothing. You trying to suppress it, like trying to do nothing to
I
you.
did, bro.
Yeah.
did.
All right, bro. So I respect your opinion. All right. So thank you for calling. Make sure you hit that like for me, fam. That's important.
Got you.
Yep.
Do
All
that
right.
now.
Yes, sir. All right. And also, I don't know if y'all got a hype button. People been saying they got a hype button on their YouTube. I don't know if I got one, but if you see a hype button somewhere, hype the video up. So what y'all saying is that the stance that Mano took, Davies is not obligated to that same stance. Like, yo, I'm loyal to you, bro. 973. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Pete. I'm calling from Patterson, New Jersey.
Patterson, New Jersey. Okay, my man Coon is from Patterson, Cancun. And Hard Luck is from Patterson. That's my guy. Hardy is from Patterson. All right, so
Okay.
so let me ask you, is Davies wrong for going to that Max B party?
Doggie, absolutely not.
Okay.
Why should he stop being friends with Max when he knows him from years ago? They did work together.
Okay.
And Jim really he can't stop him from getting his money. I mean that and with the situation with Max probably don't want no drama, but Jim keeps on promoting that. Max even went on an interview and said that's old school. I don't want to. That's old stuff. We got kids now. We got family. We got wives. So why do you want to keep doing that?
Okay.
But
even when you say wives, though, Max, one of the main problems was Max disrespecting his wife.
Right, but he disrespected Max too when Max was locked up. I've been locked up. I've been down before, and I did a couple of years.
Okay.
And if you got a chance of getting out on bail, you're thirsty for that, and if you can get out anyway, you'll sign anything to get out of there. And he was in the situation.
I'm here. I'm still here. Go ahead.
Okay, I got my screen off because I don't want to. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You said he was in a situation. I know what you're talking about. The
Yeah,
initial situation where
he was in
signed
a situation where he was locked up.
He
His bail
signed
was
over
$2
everything.
million. They got down to 90.
Right.
It gets down to 90. He goes and says, "I'll get you out, and I'll front you the money, but you got to give me the 6 albums, and you got to give me your royalties." Who does that? Who really does that?
I mean, yo, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Sometimes that ain't got nothing to do with friendship. That's a lot of business because that's the same thing Suge did to Tupac, right? And nobody be clowning Suge, and nobody say Suge is wrong.
Yeah, but he gave you all them hits, bro. All them hits that Jim got is basically Max.
So is the Death Row. Death Row. That was the house that Tupac built after a while. And Snoop Dogg stepped off his pedestal and gave that to Pac. But nobody say Suge is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that we do have to start respecting in our culture is business. Some business is very, very shrewd. Some business we don't like, but it's still business. We got to respect business. But I agree with you saying. Let me get some more callers and close us out.
All right, brother. Okay, thank you.
No, say your last thing. Say your last thing.
No. I was gonna say I know how that works because I'm Spanish. I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay.
And it's the same thing with us. When they'll be down with you, they'll eat with you, they'll go to your family. But when it comes to business and money, it's a totally different thing.
Right. I agree. All right. So thank you for calling and make sure you hit that like for me, fam. That like is important right now.
Brother, that's the first thing I do. Sometimes I get out, but I don't even, as soon as I see it's you, I don't even know what it's about, and I hit like.
Thank you. Let the audience hear that. I appreciate you, family. Thank you. Let me get some more callers.
You got it, my brother.
All right.
All right, man. Later.
All right.
Peace.
All right. 203, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, this Ray Vaughn from New Brunswick. What up, doggy?
New Brunswick, what's going on? Damn, I ain't hear New Brunswick in a minute. What's going on in New Brunswick, man? Who popping in New Brunswick? Just say their name right now. Who popping out there?
Hey, man, it's a lot of cats in the town that's popping, man.
Give me one. Just give me one. Yo, give me one. Nah, this is the biggest.
King F.
King what?
You heard? King F. You heard?
King F. King S.
F gang.
F as in flagrant, as in finger. That's what you're saying?
Family gathering around money.
Okay, family gathering around money. All right, so there goes the cosign. So let me ask you, was Dave East wrong for going to Max B party?
Matter of fact, I don't think he was.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it like this: Max B, Jim Jones, they got a lot of history. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody focus on if they got beef with each other. They could just make money going on the verse. You know what I'm saying? They could do a verses with each other.
They can't do no verses, though. Max B don't got enough record to do no verses with Jim Jones. We ain't gonna do that.
It'd be a good look. It'd be a good look, though.
But
you know what I'm saying?
We gotta keep it real, though. We all love Max, but he can't do no verses with Jim Jones. He ain't got no, he got good. He got records
Max Max the wave, doggy. We can't
listen. You talking to me. Listen, you talking to me. I'm a part of with the wave. I'm a part of getting that wavy on the DVD level, right? But what I'm not gonna do is say that he could go against Jim Jones in the verses. He don't got 20 songs that could go against Jim Jones. He don't. And I just gotta be fair. I like both of them, but musically, we gotta be fair.
I ain't mad at you, dog.
We gotta be fair.
I ain't mad at you for that.
So,
but when it comes to Dave East going to the party,
mm-hmm.
I don't think he was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
I don't really watch that podcast too much.
Okay.
But when I did take a look at it when it was talking about Max, I was just looking at Dave's movement.
You was looking at his body language, right?
I don't think Dave with the shit.
Yeah, he ain't jacking
I don't
this.
think Dave with the shit, man.
Yeah, got you.
You know what I'm saying? And then Mano, he over there. I like Mano and everything, but he taking on Jim Jones battles. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of battles right there, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though, doggy. I love your show, man.
Yo,
Keep
I
going,
appreciate you. New Brunswick in the building, man. Shout out to all the artists out there. Go ahead, bro.
Matter of fact, Easy Attic, that's another one. You heard Dropland.
Easy Attic, Dropland. All right, so yo, shout out to New Brunswick. Make sure y'all tap in. You know what I'm saying? Doggie Diamonds TV, everything. Yo, make sure you hit that like for me, family.
Absolutely, doggy. You already.
Yes, sir.
100.
Peace. All right, we can't say that he got better songs than Jim Jones. We ain't gonna do that. 518, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Banks, Far Rock.
Oh, Far Rock. Rest in peace to Stacks. Rest in peace to Chinks. Shout out to Core 2G.
Drugs.
Shout out to Bino.
King
Shout
Street.
out to Bugs, Baguettes, YRS Bugs. That's rest in peace to Lord. That's my little brother right there. Shout out to rest in peace to Lord Superb, who started Far Rock America. Shout out to Purby Platinum. We gotta talk about Purby Platinum, but anyway, continue. Shout out to Redfern too. I used to be in Far Rock. I used to play hooky out there. I'm on the A train line, so when you ride that,
I'll be that A train.
Yeah, right. So when you go across that water, that's going to take you like a little 30 minutes. So you could kill a lot of times riding that train from 207th Street to Far Rock twice. That's your whole day. You done play hooky good on the train. I'm foul. But anyway, was Dave East wrong for going to that party?
Nah.
Okay, explain.
I say no.
Explain.
And then I'm saying no because when that question got brought up in the Let's Rap About It episode, those were the two that stayed quiet. Dave East and Fab stayed quiet on that. So I wouldn't even been mad if Fab would have went either. But you got to think, like, Max B is a legend, a Harlem legend.
Right.
Dave East is probably a big fan of him. Who wouldn't want a record, even though he got records with Max already, but who wouldn't want, like, that relationship?
Yeah, a new wave, and this wavy. The town is crazy right now.
That's a fact. I don't think Jim could be mad. Like, Jim, you could be mad at your day ones being around Max, but niggas that you met in the industry, and I don't know if they knew each other from Harlem before Dave East was lit, but, like, you can't be mad at that, bro. Your day ones, yeah, but you can't be mad at that.
I agree. So shout out to Far Rock, man. One way in, one way out.
Word, good looking.
Yo. Shout. Oh, and they trying to gentrify the Rock though a little bit too. They got some new houses.
Crazy.
Yeah, he trying to gentrify. Yo, I ain't gonna front. Far Rock is one of the livest. Let me tell you about some places in New York, people, that you'll sleep on. You'll think it's sweet in Far Rock. It is out of control in Far Rock. Coney Island, out of control. Those are places that you hear the name and you be like, Far Rock, stack bundles in it.
I'm gonna go there for the beach, and then
it's out of
you
control.
You can go there for the beach.
You might be left on the beach.
Islands or something.
Facts. All right, family.
It's like when you go to a fucking island, they say stay on the resort.
Word, don't go to Redfern, don't go to Hamels, don't go to none of that. But yo, thank you for calling, family. Make sure you hit that like for me.
You were ready. I got you.
Yes, sir. Peace. All right, y'all. Here we go. 313. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, this Lance calling from. I'm in Texas, but from Michigan.
Okay, Texas. You from Michigan, so you see what's going on in the city and all that. Do you think Dave East was wrong to going to that party?
No, I don't think nothing wrong with going to the party though, because he like affiliated more with Jim, but it ain't really the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he locked in like Mel or something like that. So it's kind of different.
So the fact that they sit together, do a podcast, go to the gym, hang together, do a lot of records, be in Harlem together, that don't count for nothing in your opinion?
It's more like business. Because I know you was talking about business. So, but I'm sure Jim thinking about something in his mind too. But he probably keep it cordial. But now he kind of see how the relationship is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's kind of like, probably nothing's going to be really said, but maybe behind closed doors around certain people, it's kind of like, okay, I got to,
Yeah, we got to kick his ass.
Close.
Yeah, right, yeah. Keep one eye open
you know
with
what
this
I'm saying?
dude. Right.
Yeah, so I think it's like one of those, and then, it's kind of like a a decision more
Okay.
for, you know what I'm saying? So, but then when you look at it, you know what I'm saying, just look at the past too. Like, you know, Jim kind of did that to Cam as far as like that when he went with 50. So you kind of can't even really like
They already was
stand
on
on
the
it and
outs
say
though.
nothing.
Quiet as kept. They already was on the outs. And
Right.
I could
That's
reveal
true.
I
No,
could
that's
reveal
true.
something that Jewels told me.
Yeah.
They was trying to do business with 50, and Cam heard about it, and he did that on purpose to draw a wedge between 50 and himself. So he wanted to make Jim Jones and Jewels choose or who they was gonna
Gotcha.
rock with. This is when 50 was on fire, because I don't know if y'all remember, at that time, Slow Bucks was already rocking with Joel Santana. You know, remember
Right,
Joel
right.
Santana used to rock with Slow Bucks, and Slow Bucks was over there with 50 at the time. So they already was in talks of doing some stuff. Cam was out the picture. So when Cam found out that Jim, Jewels, and all of them was going to bust a move with 50, he did that on
Yeah.
purpose. He did that on purpose.
Gotcha.
And that's what Jewels
Makes
told
sense.
me himself, you know. So, all right, bro, thank you for calling. Michigan in the
Oh,
building. Go ahead.
one thing I want to say though too. Hey, I appreciate what you be doing. You know what I'm saying? They don't like to always give you a clout, but I know you don't even really care about that. But you know, people be trying to act like they don't really know who you is. But you know,
Yo, you know who
you
I
know
am.
who you are.
No, you know who I
who
am.
you are.
So that's the most
I
important
do,
thing. The people
and other
know.
people do.
That's all that
Yeah.
matter. Because I just got on camera 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I never did this for clout.
Exactly.
But they know the
Nah,
voice.
but
you
much
know.
love to you, man.
I
Yeah, they be
appreciate
trying
you.
to play around.
Yo,
Man.
real talk, my favorite team was the Fab Five, man. I love the Fab Five to this day, man. Like, I wanted
That's
that
cool.
uniform so bad, the Fab Five, the Michigan. Oh my God. But all right, yo, thank you for calling, family.
Appreciate you.
Yep, yes,
Thanks
sir.
for letting me.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. 646. All right. 646, New York in the building. What's your name? Where you calling from exactly?
Yo, what up? What up? Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
Excuse me, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo. What's up, Doggie Diamonds? This Phil. You know what I'm saying? Me and you spoke last week.
Okay.
I'm by way of all projects, but grew up 110th and Lexington, Clinton
Okay.
projects.
Okay. What
But,
you think?
Jim is originally from the Bronx, but
Facts.
he his grandmother had the apartment around the corner from me in Taft, and they was on 113th in Madison,
Okay.
and then now he plays the whole Foster thing or whatever. That's really Martin Luther King projects, which is on Lenox and 113th and all that. That's where Kingdom is at and all that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jim is not like that. So
What you mean he not like that? What you mean he not like that?
nah, he not like that, yo. That boy never did he never did no time in jail.
Okay.
He got these people believing that he's this blood situation on the East Coast or whatever. You know, I know cats that really was like lost their lives and went to jail behind Blood and Crips behind and it's sad to say this because New York, we shouldn't have took LA gangs, but
I agree. That's a whole nother conversation, though. But you saying Jim ain't like that, so you trying to say Jim Jones won't
ain't
take?
like that.
You saying Jim Jones won't take off somebody and punch somebody in
he's
their
not
mouth?
like that. Jim is not like that.
No, listen.
He's not like that.
Answer to what I answer me real quick. No, listen.
Huh?
You trying to say Jim Jones won't punch somebody in the mouth?
No, he won't.
Nah,
I
fam.
punched Jim Jones in the mouth before.
Damn.
He won't.
You did? You said you did?
No, I said I would punch Jim Jones in the mouth before he would do anything.
Nah, I'm gonna give him his credit. I'm gonna give him.
Yo, listen, yo, Doggie, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Jim got these cats jumping out the window for whatever reason, and he live in Jersey just like I do. He live in Jersey, but he still goes back to Martin Luther King projects, which they call Foster,
Mm-hmm.
and he got these cats believing that he's like that, and he's not like that.
Right.
Jim is not like that.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like me being a real New Yorker, you know, him, like, I believe what he tried to do was get. I'm in the Lincoln Tunnel right now. I'm on my way to work. I do graveyard shifts.
Okay.
But what he did was he tried to gather all his so-called friends because he knew Max was coming home.
Okay.
But Jim is not official. Max B is official. And then secondly, Jim is not from Harlem. That nigga's from the Bronx.
Neither is Dave East, though.
Davies, yeah, he Astoria, you know, whatever.
All right.
But at the end of the day, Jim, your grandmother left you the crib in Taz. You was 19 years old. Max is from Harlem.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So Max has the right to plant his flag, and nobody needs to care about dealing with you.
Nah, but we gotta keep it real. We can't take that Harlem from Jim because he flew that flag of Harlem. We can't do that though. And if it wasn't for no Jim, it wouldn't be no Max. We gotta keep it real, bro.
Yeah, but look how he did them.
Yo.
Look, and then I called you last week. I was born in Far Rock. I heard the Far Rockaway caller.
Okay.
I was born in St. John's Hospital. Auburn. You know, my address is Auburn on my birth certificate. You know, and then right after we was in Harlem, East Side, 110th and Lex.
Okay.
Yo, Jim is not like that. I'm 40 years old.
Why you keep saying that, man? Like, yo, it don't
I'm
matter.
dead serious.
No, it don't matter. I'm just asking you, is Davies wrong for going to the party? What you think?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Davies is not wrong for going to no party because Davies in his heart know that Jim is not like that.
Okay.
Now we could talk about 20 years ago, when. So you talking about loyalty when 50 and Cam was trying to have a conversation. Cam got ignorant with 50, and 50, you know, he was like, "Yo, I'm trying to talk to you." Cam got ignorant, and then later on you see Jim Jones at BET Rap City with 50 Cent and G Unit.
So I asked Jim Jones, I don't know, go to Forbes DVD and just type in Forbes DVD and Jim Jones. I asked Jim Jones why he did that. At that particular time, the thing was Kanye West and 50 going head to head with albums. Jim Jones threw himself in the mix. That's why he did that. As he should. And
Jim is. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something like this.
Go ahead, say it again.
I
He
hear
ain't
you
like
talking
that.
your politics because I'm a supporter and I'm a fan of yours and Embrek. I remember when you and Embrek was together or whatever.
No. When was the last time me and him been together? How long ago was that?
Well, I'm just saying. I'm talking about from back in the days.
All right, so I ain't been around. We ain't do shit in 10 years.
All right, but you listen. You're a Brooklynite.
So let me ask you something.
I'm gonna claim Brooklyn.
Let me ask you something.
I'm gonna claim Brooklyn because of Albany Project.
You got children?
What happened?
You got children?
I got a daughter. I got a daughter and a son. For sure.
How old is your oldest child?
She about to be 18 in April.
You still with her mother?
No.
All right. So if I talk to you about your daughter mother, how would you like that?
It's gonna be a problem. I mean, that's my situation.
That's all exactly. So that's what I'm saying. When people say to me, "Yo, I remember you was it." Doggie Diamonds TV ain't got nothing to do with none of these other niggas. But yo, call me next week,
right,
bro.
So
Go ahead.
my apologies for mentioning that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to explain to you as a New Yorker, because I'm hearing everybody else chime in, and they not from the town. They need to understand that Jim Jones is not like that, and he's, you know, allegedly, you know, how he do his artists, he's a foul nigga. I do stack bundles. You know what I'm saying? God bless his dad.
Mm-hmm.
And he just did everybody foul. So now Max is home. Let that boy be home. Let that man be home. Not to say boy.
Right.
Let that man be home and be a king. And
he not stopping
at the end of the day,
he didn't stop that.
Robin,
he not stopping him from being the king. That nigga got a king's welcome. You say all he's saying is If you my man, how could you go rock with my enemy?
Yeah, but Jim ain't like that.
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to tell you,
bro.
So
Yo,
you know what
let
I'm
me get
saying?
some more
Like Jim,
call. Yo,
like
Phil.
I was at the Rucker when Junior Mafia came up there.
That's my neighborhood. Listen, and Jim and Gutter, everybody cool. That's my neighborhood.
Yeah, y'all older than me. Y'all
Right.
older than me, but I was there as a teenager watching.
All right,
what happened when
could I say
Brooklyn
something
came
to
up
you?
there?
All right, but could I say something to you? It's a known fact that Jim Jones set it off on Gutter. Did you know that? You can't say he not like he swung on Gutter
wouldn't say it
first.
but how you gonna jump on top of the police then?
Yo, let me get some more callers. You a wild boy. Phil,
he jumped on top of the police then right after that.
But he still swung on Gutter first. This is facts.
Come on, man.
He still.
And you remember Club Speed and Exit and all that?
Of course, I do.
I was at Speed when Gutter and them came up there, and Jim Jones, man, come on, stop, Doggie. I was around for all of this stuff, bro.
Bro, I was
too young. I was too young for the tunnel, but I was definitely getting up at Speed and Exit.
All right, fam. I'm gonna call. Yo, call me later. You call all the time anyway. Call back, bro. We holler.
You already know, Doggie.
Yep. Right.
Nah, real talk. All right, peace.
All right, peace. Yo, he just wanted to drive home the point. Jim ain't like that. All right, yo, 609. What's your name? Where you calling from? Yo,
Hello?
609. What's your name? Where you calling from?
James King, Atlantic City.
Oh, Atlantic City. What's going on? So let me get right to it. Was Davies wrong for going to that Max B party?
This how I look at it from what I'm seeing.
Okay.
I think he should have hollered at Jim first.
Okay.
Since they doing business, and see how Jim felt, and then he should have just took it from there.
Okay. So maybe you think that's what he did, or what if he didn't do that? What if he just like, yo, I went, I'm going.
And I think it's disrespectful because y'all getting money together right now. It's good that I got money with a lot of people a long time ago, but I can't jeopardize what I'm doing right now.
Got you.
From something from back then without kicking it with the homies first.
Got you. All right. I hear you. That's what I think. That's what I think. Because I don't want no dude sitting with me every week, and then you sneak off and go to the party or somebody who been talking bad about my wife, my family, and all that. Yeah. So let me let me get some more callers.
Last thing I'm gonna say real quick before you get me out of here.
Go ahead.
I watched their show, and the way they be talking is like they brothers. They not talking like it's just business. They mention how they know each other's kids, they know each other's wife, and all this. So it's deeper than rap right there.
Right. I agree. All right. So thank you for calling. Atlantic City in the building. Just make sure you hit that like for me. All right.
Already did. Subscribe and all that. Doggie Diamond, you got this joint on lock, brother.
I appreciate you. Peace. See, they got a brother. I'm telling you. Hold on. 347. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Todd. It's Todd from Crown Heights, by the way, of Briarwood, Queens, New York.
Uh-oh. Crown Heights is in the building. Okay. Yes, so you from the town. Was Davies foul? I'm going to talk to you like we talk in Brooklyn. Was Davies foul for going to that party?
To me, as a dude who been in the streets and, you know what I'm saying, dealing with them type of relationships, I don't believe so, because what if Jim and Max get cool? Then what? You know what I'm saying?
That's later on, but we talking about right now as we speak, bro. You already know.
I mean,
all right, let me give it to you like this. If you on Troy, right? If you on Troy and Eastern Parkway, and your man that's from your block is on Utica chilling with the dudes you be getting it on with, and then try to come back on the block with you, what's gonna happen?
It's up.
All
really,
right.
It's up.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Yeah, you right. It's up. I can't even lie.
They with you on the block on Troy, blowing down trees every day, dudes out there listening to music, rapping, whatever y'all do, and they over on Utica, and them dudes at Utica done talked about your moms, done talk about your girl. Y'all done got it on, and then he come back over here with y'all like, yo, what y'all getting into? But y'all was on the ride pass and seen him out there with the enemies. What's gonna happen when he come back to the block?
Yeah, it's up when he come back to the block. It ain't, you can't do that. You right.
So is Davies wrong for going to the party?
Yeah, he wrong for going to the party.
Right.
Damn.
we got, we gonna have to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that switch. We don't do that switch side of shit. Like if you fuck with me, you can't even stand with somebody I don't rock with unless you take off on them. That's just how we go.
That's a fact.
We know we don't do that. And again, reason why I'm saying this because, all right, we got the streets, we got the music industry, we got certain things, but everybody's street, when niggas gonna start playing by street rules, right? How niggas is supposed to be from the streets, but think they could pick and choose when they playing by street rules. Dudes got hands put on them in that Max B shit. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes really got hurt. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So change that perspective.
And then I'll be thinking about the fact that Davies is and then Davies did know him before, before getting locked up, before he knew Jim. So it's,
but when we start getting paper now, and we chilling together, and kids knowing each other, we going to the gym, we in the studio, we doing records and all of that. Max been going for 14 years, nigga. You been around me for like the last 5.
Yeah.
You might have came to my crib.
It's unacceptable, definitely.
Right, you might have came to my crib. You might know where I live. You might know certain things. So it's like, yo, I don't know. Yeah, all right, fam.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, you done changed my mind. I know that much.
Right, fair, because we know how we do. Yo, you was down there with them niggas. Oh, nah, my man. Oh, what? That's your man? All right, you exiled. Niggas ain't rocking with you over here no more. Go fuck with them niggas. Don't come back over here with me.
But to me, life be changing. A lot of things change now as far as,
But listen,
like I said,
if
Jim really messed with this dude, then what? Then Davies look crazy.
All right,
Davies
I get you.
There and look crazy.
But look at Mano's stance. Mano's stance was, I'm not fucking with him because you not. He didn't say, nah, man, go ahead, do your thing. He was like, okay, I'm jacking that. You loyal to me. Then you look around the room, the other nigga sitting there quiet. So it's like this nigga crept to the party. He going to probably say, yo, nah, I was there with the nigga from Rough Riders. I wasn't really, come on, bro. You know how we do. Yo, you was where? Fuck you doing with them niggas over there? And then niggas be flicking it up. See, there's a difference when you go creep through somewhere. But if you go on that gram right now, and you knew you was bonging and getting it on with the dudes from Utica, and you see one of your mans flicking it up with them, you like, yo, nah, this nigga can't come back over here no more. What you was doing with them? That's just the truth.
Yeah.
So, all right, let me get some more callers in, fam. I appreciate you. Brooklyn in the building.
All right, no doubt.
Yep. All right, peace. Yep. Yeah, y'all gotta look at it. Y'all gotta look at it from different perspectives too. You know what I'm saying? 803, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, this is B from West Baltimore, man.
West Baltimore. Okay. Question of the night. Is Davies wrong for going to that Max B party?
Nah, he ain't wrong at all. Actually, Mano wrong for even saying something. He could have kept his mouth shut and nobody would have never known nothing.
As far as what? Like him not doing that?
As far as how he felt. Like, if you feel like I ain't gonna go to the man party, bro, just don't go to the nigga party. Like, you ain't gotta tell nobody.
But you gotta remember, this is in the business of talking now. See, bro, when this podcast thing,
well, don't talk so much, doggy.
Nah, it's a podcast. Yo, bro, I get what you saying, but when dudes that we seen were very, very discreet, started podcasting. That changed the whole that changed the demographic.
I think Mano just bugging out for real. Cause Max is really be on the wave, and if it go right, it's gonna go super right with all the cosigns he got so far. It's gonna go super right. What else gonna leave Mano? Mano don't got no beef with that man. Jimmy got a beef with that man.
But he said your beef is my beef though. But he said your beef is my beef. I mean, He said
I feel you if we was like 25. Doggy, I'm 48, bro.
I
ain't
got
gonna
you.
hold you. I don't do that, bro. Like, if you want a fair one with one of my peoples, yo, have that fair one. But we ain't about to do all that, man. Like, come on. Come on, man. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot.
All right.
It's a lot, man. I don't think Mano should have said nothing. Because personally, if that's how you feel, bro, just carry it like that. You ain't got to say nothing. Just carry it like that.
Got you. All right.
Make sense?
Yeah. I mean, that's your perspective. I ain't trying to change nothing. You know, you gave me, every time somebody call, they give me a perspective. I just, I just say certain things, But you heard everything I had to say. I heard what you had to say.
Yeah, I did.
It's all good.
I know how you feel, and I understand that. Look, trust me, I understand exactly the way Mano feel and the way you feel about it. I understand.
Right.
But we older. We OGs now, like, bro. Like,
I agree. I think, sometimes with me, no, but I ain't gonna front.
the
Sometimes I'm not mature, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I
True
be like, yo, F that dude for life. Because people don't really, sometimes people don't know what happened with certain things behind the scenes. And when people be seeing me not forgiving people, I be also protecting people. Because if I tell y'all certain things.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Go ahead.
I'm going to cut you off, bro. I'm so sorry. Let me ask you a quick question. The thing with Jim and Max is real personal. Like, it's money, it's women, it's super personal.
Okay.
Do we all know what Jim did to him to make him flip? Because Max was his man for a good minute. Look, I'm 48 years old, so I remember the wave. Bro, I can't wait to see it again because the boy looked good. I heard some stuff. I want to hear him bang. I really do.
Okay.
I want to hear him with Fifth. I want to hear him with Cam. I want to hear him just get out there and do it.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, like, what did Jim do? So Jim ain't do nothing, and bro just started bugging out. I don't know.
I mean, you could bug out on them, but when you start bugging out on people's wife and girls and all that, that
that's
changes.
crazy. No, listen.
Right. So
Jim actually should go hands and feet for that. I ain't gonna lie.
I see.
Because I would.
That's what I'm trying to say.
For
And then I want to say something. All right, bro. Thank you for calling. Let me get some more callers.
All right, bro.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
All right, bro.
Yo, also, man, listen, man. Let me tell y'all something. You want to get interviewed on Doggie Diamonds TV? Just make sure you hit me up on IG at Doggie Diamonds. Hop on this special offer. This is a 35-minute interview with social media promotion. It could be live streamed like I'm doing right now, or we could tape it and upload it later. And an additional guest could be in your interview. Hit me up on IG at Doggie Diamonds. 310, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is True Sinister from Carson, California.
Carson, California. Okay, Cali in the building. So let me ask you, is Davies wrong for going to Max B party?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It's not like Dave East is part of Bird Gang. It's not like Mel Matrix went over there. I feel like if it ain't his beef, he's supposed to be neutral. But if we're talking about people being close to Jim, I want you to remember this one, Doggy.
Mm-hmm.
When we had Dipset up at Hot 97 freestyling with Flex, you had Cam shouting out Max right next to Jim, and Jim didn't say anything about it.
Okay.
You can't ask Dave to be more loyal than Cam was to Jim.
I don't think Cam is really loyal to nobody, but that's just my opinion.
I got you. But let me tell you something that you said that stuck with me for the rest of my life from the Max B interview. You asked Matt, what would it take for this beef to be squashed?
What did he say?
Said, someone dying.
And
you
I
were
said,
like, are you
nah,
sure?
yeah, you don't mean that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that things have cooled down, and Max don't even seem to be tripping whenever they ask him about Jim, but Jim seems to be the one that's still mad to this day.
Right. I mean, and I'm going to clarify that really, really quick, but I appreciate you for calling. Cali in the building.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit that like for me. Okay, so let me say something too. Right now, as we speak, people are going in Chrissy comments, leaving that wave thing. People are going in Jim Jones comment, leaving the wave. How you expect somebody to squash something with somebody if the people are the one antagonizing it too? That's a tough thing. Now, no, wait. What's your name and where you calling from?
People are going in Chrissy comments.
I can hear me, but I can't hear you. Yo, where you calling from?
Yo.
What's up?
I'm calling from New Brunswick. What's good?
What's going on? New Brunswick in the building. Caller earlier is from New Brunswick.
Again.
All right, so
yeah.
So was Davies foul for going to that Max B party?
Nah, he wasn't foul for that. Just for the simple fact that Jim Jones and Mano had beef. Now they the best of friends.
Agreed.
And who's to say that Dave East wasn't trying to be a mediator? You know what I'm saying? Bring Harlem back together. You never know with these entertainment people. You know what I mean? It's tipsy top. You know what I mean? They flip flop all the time, like bad feet. They can't walk with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Hilarious. If I borrow that, just don't. You know, I'll credit you. I'll credit you.
I mean, they are grown men. When are they going to learn to stop dividing and come together? They have to be an example more for the children. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, but people don't always. One thing what I'm not going to do is I ain't going to front. People don't always get along. And I think we be acting like niggas in the street be on some kumbaya shit. Sometimes I just don't like the nigga that work in the store. One nigga might make one dude might make you a bagel with butter and jelly, and the nigga skimp you on the butter. One dude might lace you. So one thing we gotta stop doing is acting like we all get along. The only issue is social media, bro. Social media blows a lot of things out of proportion because we could have these little quiet wars, but once one person talk, then what happens is dudes just start magnifying, doing little emojis and doing little stuff. And I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. When dudes squash stuff, people say, yo, how could you squash it with him and he did this? People be liking to see shit going. So we gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? People be liking to see shit, keep shit going, because people in the comments be keeping shit going when they could just not say nothing. Yo, Max is home, but what's the purpose of, like, even in Yo Gotti shit, niggas would be putting dolphins and all that shit. Like, it be the people, man. It don't always be the artists sometimes. But go ahead, though. Close me out.
Yeah. I mean, just like you just said, the people hype it up, and then it just ends up being nothing, completely nothing. And then it's back to the same old drawing board, and everybody looking stupid.
Right.
I don't think one man's beef should destroy someone else's family as well. You know what I'm saying? Just because Davies went to go have a party, you know what I mean? Like I said, I think he probably went to go mediate, being that he's on the same podcast. You know what I mean? They gonna make something happen between that. You know what I mean? It's all for content anyway. You know what I mean? A lot of
everything is content. Yeah, everything is content.
Yeah, so you just really never know where it's gonna end up at.
Right.
You know.
All right. Thank you for calling, man. Who else? Hold on. Who else from New Brunswick is popping as far as artists? Shout them out real quick.
Oh man, I'm not really familiar right now.
Damn.
I moved out the hood. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't know nobody on the gram, no little nephews, nobody that's popping from the town?
The last time I was in New Brunswick, I mean, Jaheim is on the street corner singing.
Yeah, Jaheim.
You know what I mean? I'm old. I'm 45, so you know what I'm saying. I'm not. I ain't in tune with like I used to be.
Jaheim was out there with a cup. He was out there with a cup.
Yeah, he right there on Remsen.
Damn.
Right there on Remsen, singing.
Damn.
With a cup in his hand. He always got a cup in his hand.
Goodness gracious. All right, family. Let me get some more callers in. Thank you for calling. Make sure you hit that like button.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. All right. Dude, Jaheim under the bus. That nigga was on the block like Changalang. 862, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, this E from Newark.
Newark in the building. All right. Bro, was Davies foul for going to that party?
Nah, he not foul for going to that party. Like he from Harlem. It's like dude said who called earlier, Harlem small. Like it's people with ties on both sides, so you kind of can't put Davies in the middle of your beef if you Jim. And then Dave like 10, 12 years younger than him. Like he grew up listening to Max and Jim. Like you can't involve him in that, even though you get money with it. You can't do that.
So you trying to tell me if you in Newark and you sitting there with somebody and y'all getting money together, y'all do a podcast or all that, and dude go rock with the niggas in Trenton and then try to come back around y'all to do a podcast in the show, and you had issues with them people in Trenton, you jacking that?
You know what? I give you an even better example.
Go ahead.
Say, well, you ain't even got to take it to Trenton. I'm from Newark, and I could be from a block in Newark. I could be from that block. And my dad may be from another block that's in Newark. So I could be cool with them over there. That's family too. Now, if the block I'm from and my dad block get into it, I'm not going to disown my dad block because that's family too. I just kind of gotta be neutral, like not neutral, like try to bring y'all together, but you gotta just know how to move when you tired on both sides. In some situations, you can't pick a side because you won't come off fake.
But if you getting money with this said individual, we got business. How could you go rock with somebody that I don't fuck with?
Because that's like if I fuck with you, dog,
Mm-hmm.
and then I meet somebody else down the road a couple years later and start getting money with them, and then they don't like you, I'm not going to stop fucking with you because they don't like you. That's fake.
I get it, but again,
I don't have an issue.
I see. I mean, you making sense. I get what you saying, but at the same time, we sitting down every week. We getting money. We going to the gym. We've been rocking for the last 5 years. Tough. Your family know my family and all that. And then dude come home and then everybody throwing this nigga a ticker tape parade, and you going.
And before you start getting money with me, before you start putting money in my pocket, you knew I was screaming, free this man that you didn't like. You knew I had ties to this man, so you shouldn't have started getting money with me if you felt that deeply about not liking him.
I get it. I don't know, bro. I think loyalty is just different these days. I think loyalty is just situational now. Me, again, if I'm rocking with somebody and I'm standing with you and I'm in Harlem and somebody come and try to swing on you and you somebody that I actually fight for, go out with, get arrested with, work out with, and all that, you my man now. Like, I ain't gonna go rock with a dude because he just came out of jail. Like, nah, I'm rocking with what my man say. Nah, I'm rocking with him. That's just me.
But he was rocking with Max before. Like, he could have rocked with him because he was in jail. But if he wasn't in jail, he'd have been rocking with him.
We don't really know that though. We don't really know that.
Like, he got videos on the gram on the phone with him having conversations, screaming free Max B, running around with the dude Top Black who be holding Max down heavy. Like, he got
I get it. I get it. I get all of that. My thing is,
like your Mano point earlier, it's easier for Mano to do that because he's from Brooklyn. He's not from Harlem, so it's easier for him to say, yo, Jim, whoever your problem with, that's who I got a problem with.
No, but Mano knew Max before he knew Jim. It's a fact.
He did, but I don't think I just don't.
According to my man, according to my family, Big Fruit on his podcast, him and Brooklyn Mo was locked up with Max B, and he hooked him up with Maine. This is what he said. Max B, remember he did that 7 before he did this stretch. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I just think you put Dave East in a weird spot, man. He grew up on Max and just, like, I wouldn't even, if I'm Jim, I don't even put Dave in that spot. Like I don't make people inherit my beefs. Like, my issues is my issues.
But you can't sit out a party. You gotta go party.
If you want to go. Like, I'm not going, because I get what that is. Like, I'm not going, just because I don't like dude, I'm not going to make you miss that moment, and I know you from Harlem. I wouldn't do, like, that's petty, and like, I'm not going to do that. Right. And then like people say, if he get cool with Jim later, damn, I made you miss out on that because I was being petty.
Yeah, but this ain't, niggas can't be going to shit like you a bad bitch, you missed out on a party. What you mean you missed out on that? What you missed out on? A party?
It's a moment. It's a moment.
Bro, like, this is what I'm saying. Dave East, Mano, Fab, Jim Jones, they are responsible for creating moments. They're supposed to be creating moments. You don't miss no moment. You create moments. You are who you are. I don't care what nobody doing. That's just me.
I could create my moment and be a part of other moments. Like it ain't.
So you in there looking like a bad bitch? Like that's a moment?
I ain't running trying to get in the section, but I could show my face, welcome home, and get up out of there. Like I ain't saying you knocking everybody over trying to get around them. Nah, you don't gotta do the most, but you can go show your face, take a couple pictures, and get up out of there.
I got you. Hold on, let me handle somebody in the chat. Make sure you hit that that like, fam. Let me. All right, peace. All right, so I see you in the chat. Black Asia said, Doggy, your point of view is one-sided. Getting money together ain't got nothing to do with loyalty. All right, I don't even want to talk to you. 314. What's your name when you calling from?
Yo.
Yo, what's good?
Word.
What's good?
Yeah.
Where you calling from?
Yeah, I just called for my input on that as far as like whether Dave East was wrong.
All right.
I mean, like, shit. I mean, for real, I don't think he's wrong, and I ain't gonna lie. Mano, he sound like a damn follower. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go to this party because you're
Mano's
my friend.
the oldest,
Jimmy,
though.
he acting like some...
Mano's the oldest out of all of them. You know that, right?
You said who?
Mano's the oldest out of all of them. Mano is 53 or 54.
Oh, well, that make it even worse than and niggas is like 50-something years old. It ain't like it's gonna be on site. It ain't like with Jimmy C. Max, he gonna do something to him. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I'm telling, bro, Jim. Y'all, listen, I'm gonna be real. People keep acting like Jim don't turn up. Somebody gonna get fucked up playing with him like that. I'm just keeping it real because people keep.
I mean, but like niggas is 50 years old.
So
you still
what?
beefing like, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like, hello.
Listen, but what I'm saying, bro, they still disrespecting his wife to this day behind something I had. So, all right, let me ask you something.
Hold on, let me ask you this. Was Jimmy loyal when he popped up on that show with 50 with him and Cam?
We're not talking about Jimmy 50 and Cam.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But Jimmy should be the last one to even, you know what I'm saying, talk about
but
loyalty
Cam,
because
but I just told you already, Cam already bust a move and did that on purpose. This is a fact. Cam already busted a move. They already was gonna do business with 50 and Alan Grunt. But listen, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing because even when Cam and 50 was talking, beefing with each other, with this Jim Jones and Max B thing, they already put hands on each other. It already went in the street. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This shit is not no DVD shit. Dude's already fought.
I mean, I get it, but you know what I'm saying? But that shit was like 17. And let's keep it 100. We ain't gonna act like that Jim Jones didn't use Max B and rest in peace that bundle, you know what I'm saying, to get his, you know what I'm saying, to step his game up in the music thing, you know what I'm saying? Because Max B did add them, you know what I'm saying, add a little spice of Jimmy Swagger, you know what I'm saying? And you know how certain rappers do, they don't want the other rappers, you know what I'm saying, get no shine, and then look what it led to. Stack Bundle getting killed and Max B ended up in jail behind. And then they say, shit, he was paying them in crumbs any motherfucking way. Like,
you gotta stop cursing. You can't curse. But
my bad.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, who get paid good money, bro? We talking about a long time ago, and I'm not saying Jim did everything right and exact. We talking about in 2025. If they throwing a ticker tape parade for somebody that I'm saying I don't rock with, and you rock with me, why would you go rock with him? I don't understand why people.
We was in crash out mode like 15, not 20 years, but nowadays niggas be sitting up that line. If I ask my homie say I don't like, I'm gonna do some business. I'm like, hey bro, what you and him beef with? 9 out of 10, not saying that situation. Most niggas be petty as hell. You know
I get you. Where you from? Where you from, fam?
I'm from St. Louis.
Say the murder capital of the United States. What?
Man, every city, man. St. Louis is just every city ain't no St. Louis ain't no different than another city, man.
Come on, bro. Y'all be wilding in the Lou. Y'all be wilding.
Man, niggas wild everywhere.
I agree. I'm not saying that.
United States.
But listen, y'all be wilding in the Lou. Don't try to act like you be on there on some we should overcome peace shit. Just because you're a little bit older. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I'm 45 years old. Niggas need to start getting on that time. Cause like, man, niggas is losing now, man. And like, you know what I'm saying? That man just came on from, you know what I'm saying, from a 17-year bid. Jimmy had a successful, you know what I'm saying, career. You know what I'm saying? You a millionaire. Niggas ain't in the hood no more. Niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying, living in poverty no more. Niggas done overcame, you know what I'm saying, tough, you know what I'm saying, obstacles and all that type of stuff, bro. Like, I put it like this. If, you know what I'm saying, if a person ain't gonna die by the man, let it go. And then for us, like, Jimmy, you tripping off film, disrespecting your wife. We ain't gonna act like Jimmy. Like, as much as y'all used to brag about hitting other niggas' chicks and y'all songs, I know niggas and did it. You know what I'm saying? Just be a player about it and just chunk it up. Chunk it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really chunk it up, man. Like, chunk it up, man. Like, you know, they might well go and just squash it and just.
I agree. No, I want them. No, I ain't gonna lie. I want them to dead it. I want them to dead it. I want them to dead it.
And I ain't gonna lie. If they, you know what I'm saying, like, make more money together than beef, you know, because I don't like if they can reconcile and Jimmy and, you know what I'm saying, and Max B could get them and get back to doing songs together, even with the old Dipset, because I don't like none of that stuff, how all them fell out, you know what I'm saying, because like that whole Dipset was a solid movement, you know what I'm saying, like,
bro,
and to see niggas fall out like that, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like that one bit, like, you know,
all right, but bro, let's keep it real.
You know what I'm saying, squashing and getting it back to,
bro,
you know what I'm saying, so,
listen, you hear me?
I don't know.
You hear me?
You said what?
The Saint Lunatics ain't even together. So what you talking about?
I'm mad about that too. I'm mad about that.
Ali diss.
I'm mad about
Ali
that.
diss Nelly every time he open his mouth. Could you squash they beef?
Hey, it got to the point to where like Nelly had to he kept up using that. Hey, I hated all that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like none of that not one bit, man. To see dudes, you know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, my favorite group, I grew up off a bone. Like, my thing is, we came together, we leave together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to see dudes that came up together that overcome obstacles to get out the hood, to get rich, and then still start beefing. Then niggas fall off forever. Then now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all just crazy all around the board, man. But like, I don't know, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, man. They can squash that stuff, man, and let it go and let bygones be bygones, man. Like, I don't know.
I got you. All right, bro. Thank you for calling. The Lou is in the building. Make sure you hit that like for me. Let me get some more callers in.
I got you.
Yep, peace. I'm a sucker for cornrows and manicure toes. 321. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Harlem, man. 110th Street.
Harlem in the building. So what we doing, Harlem? Was East foul for going to that party?
I mean, it's like this though, dogs. Just imagine, say you my man, right? I'm Davies, and we all together. Suppose Davies and them don't agree with how Jim carrying it.
Then
put it for like, this is some bullshit.
All right. Listen, so I'm glad you said that. If they don't like the way Jim carrying it, should Davies come sit back around Jim Jones?
But here's the thing, though. If he going to a party, right?
No, you got to answer that, though. Answer that, though, bro. Now listen.
I picture the cosign, right? As in him and Max in a picture with a bottle of good grapes. He did at the party.
Nah,
he not
bro.
With Max.
You can't go to the party. You can't attend because your star power is in there. Act like you showing love to my op.
Yeah, I feel you. But here's the thing: I'm from the street. I'm out the street. Now I'm 55. Right. My thing is this: it ain't like Max being shooting these people blocks up. This is some shit or some tender, big ass shit.
I get you. You gotta stop cursing. Just stop cursing.
You feel me?
Nah, I get you, bro. But listen, though. Listen. This is what I want everybody to understand. I agree with all of that. But look at the antics that's still taking place with the people that's going on people trolling on social media still.
I feel you. Listen, thing. I feel you. But everybody took on YouTube, but nothing is coming from Max. Max ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying?
What else Max
Jim
got to listen?
Jim on his feelings, right? He's 50 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
This man did 16 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did 16 years. He deserved to come out and get some money so he could eat.
He not trying to stop his play. I don't think he's trying to stop his play.
You feel what I'm saying? No, Doggie, like, I would have with him and Jim. Niggas, people, you gotta think. French, that's Max, man, right? He took care of Max, right? But when Mel came out, he didn't give his man the same love that French giving Max.
But Mel is high profile, a whole different game. That's not the this
Money,
ain't.
I mean, but
This,
niggas is old though, doggy. Niggas
I
in
get
their
you.
50s.
No, I get you. But Max ain't high profile like how Mel is. Mel got all eyes on him still. Like that's a whole
Dog,
different game.
I was in the street, dog. I was a high profile nigga in the street. Once you get a certain age, it's tough for you to sit your ass down somewhere.
I got that, but when you come home and you still looked at as the GF of something, that's kind of different. You that's high profile. They can't crowd around Mel like that because they just taking pictures. So Jim gonna go
How old
greet
you
him.
was, doggy? How old you was, dog?
I'm 50
About
cash.
40, son?
No, I'm 50.
All right. So you 50, right? You been around. You was moving around back in the days, right?
Actual facts.
Right? You been around. So are you doing the same things you was doing at 30 years old?
Now I agree with that, bro. But what I'm saying to you was
You
this.
know what I'm saying? I mean,
Listen,
at
I
some
agree
point,
with you. I
We
agree.
gotta sit down.
Listen, I agree. Listen, I agree, bro. But what we not doing.
I'm sorry. I'm yelling. I'm sorry.
No, I got you. What we not doing is that one thing we saying, 1 minute we saying, yo, he not real. Then the next minute, when the dude sit down, niggas want to call him a bitch. Think about that. People pick and choose, bro, of what's real and what ain't real.
But here's one thing too, doggy. I'm gonna get on top of my whole thing. Is when you're a real nigga, you don't worry about what other niggas say about you.
Yeah,
real
but
niggas
you're a
don't think
public.
about what other niggas,
But
what
you're
other
a
niggas
public.
think.
But that's easy for you to say. You're not a public
Yes,
figure.
sir.
Nobody's in your comments all day talking to you.
But we care what other niggas saying in our comments now. Break our opinion.
Listen, when you got trolls, I had an argument with a dude before, and they think it's that easy.
Sorry, I'm sorry, yelling. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. When you got like 20, 30,000 comments or some wild stuff, bro, it's crazy. Trolls is crazy because they start playing with your mother, they start playing with your kids, they start playing with everything. It get dark on social media, bro. And other people didn't sign up for what you signed up for.
Yeah, I hear you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. But my thing, I 100% understand you saying. You hear me? But I'm trying to say, it's not like I sold a lot of. I was moving around. I'm from Montana, Mass. My whole thing is this: ain't like we was getting ran down by a preacher or niggas. Yeah, life is at stake. You know what I mean? Like Jim. I mean, this man been going 16 years. You're asking. Asking Jim. You didn't fucking marinate within that 16 years. Like, dog, we for the street. Now, back in the days, if I ain't like you, what we did? We stayed away from each other.
I get you, but again, that's them. But if somebody is your man, would you want your man to go chill with somebody you don't rock with? That's just the bottom line.
I'm gonna give you a point. At the end of the day, you gotta know where your man loyalty stand with.
So is Dave East loyal?
Your man loyalty don't stand. If you got no faith in his loyalty, you shouldn't be around the nigga.
All right, so let me ask you again. Is Dave East loyal to Jim Jones?
See, we don't know.
Now that's a yes or no, bro. Nah, that's a yes or no. Nah, that's yes or no.
We don't know how deep. Is it the business relationship or it's personal?
Listen,
because somebody lifting away somebody every morning, that means that they got 100% love for each other.
All right, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. You would consider Dave East and Jim Jones to be mans, right?
We don't know that. We're not inside
from what you
door,
see, from what you listen, from what you perception, right?
Yeah,
that's his man. So if your man go to a party of somebody I don't rock with, are you loyal to me?
I asked him. Maybe he told me he was going to a party.
Yes or no, bro? Are you loyal if you go to a party of somebody I don't rock with? That's just bottom line, bro.
Can I ask a question real quick?
No, you didn't answer the question though.
Yeah. I think no. If it's my thing is if it's not life or death. I mean, was it an industry party? Did he get an invite to go? Was it an invite sent out to Dave? Was it an invite?
It don't matter, bro. You ain't supposed to go. You my man. You with me. We getting money together. We got a podcast. We doing records. We doing all of this. I mean,
Yeah, I hear you saying, though. I'm with you on it, but I feel like people gotta stop being so sensitive, bro.
Right, but
Like, I mean,
I
you
get it.
right. I mean, it's not, it's fucked up. My bad. It's messed up. You shouldn't go. But my thing is, these niggas in their 50s, man.
I get
this
yo.
what we
We could
doing now?
listen. We could
Making me
do that.
mad. Yo, you been around. We all been around, right? We know if we don't mess with somebody, we stay away from the niggas. I stay away from them. You know
I
what
get
mean?
it. They stay away from each other, but you around me, right? You around me. So you from Harlem. I'm from BK. You come chill with me in BK all the time. You in the style with me, right? You in the style with me.
sir.
We get money. We do a podcast. We do records. We go work out. If I catch you with dudes 3 blocks down and I told you I was getting it on, but they had a party and you go to that party, how you think I'm gonna feel about you?
That's different, man.
All right,
I mean,
no,
that's-
bro. I'm gonna get some.
I'm on the street shit. I'm
This
on the
bro.
like I'm saying like it seems like you my man and nigga run down on you. We gonna run down the
That's
corner.
not the point. The point is if you with me and you go down the block and them dudes party that I told you I got it on with, what we doing?
I'm not doing that. I'm not going to the party
Exactly. Exactly. So why is Davies not wrong for doing it?
I mean, I'm just saying. I feel like Max. I mean, you're right. He's wrong for doing it on that way. But I feel like Max. He's the only one that's not talking. He's trying to. He got to think. That man probably changed. He lost.
Who
16
is
years
not
of his life.
about Max? This ain't got
It
nothing to
is.
do. No, it's not. It has something to do with Jim Jones and Dave East relationship. It ain't got nothing to do with Max.
So hey, I'm gonna give you a question. So what do you think's gonna happen now that he went to the party between him and Jim?
If I was Jim, I would be like, I ain't rocking with you. That's what I would do.
Yeah. I feel you right, but I feel Jim is on some tender-hearted shit.
I get
like,
it.
he
I
gotta
get
let
it.
shit
Yo,
go.
let me get some more colors in, bro. yeah.
Don't start a yell. My bad.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Sorry,
Hit the like for me. All right, bro. Let me sum this up for y'all, right? Me, yo, listen. Let me tell y'all something. I've been so loyal to people. I've been disloyal to myself. I've been so loyal to people. I've been disloyal to myself. I take loyalty different. If you say you don't like somebody, I don't like them either. And I've been like that. I've been like that since I was young. What? Oh, this, that, and the third. That's how much I care. And I'm empathetic to people and I love people. If you don't like somebody, I don't like them. I could have not have a problem with them. I could have been cool with them. But yo, if I'm rock with you, me and you breaking bread, we doing what we gotta do. Oh, they what? I ain't rocking with them then. And I'll let them know, yo, I can't rock with you because this my man. That's just me. I'm not going to your party, fraternizing with you and none of that. 347, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, peace, Doggie Diamonds. This is Truce Sincere Allah, coming from Pelon, but I live in Atlanta.
Okay. You in the A. So, all right. Answer the question. Is Davies wrong for going to the party?
Okay, this is the answer for the night. Well, I'm gonna be sincere with my truth. Honestly, yeah, he is wrong, especially if his loyalty is in lieu towards Jim Jones. However, a man is supposed to think for himself. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Doggy, and really and truly, I'm gonna be honest with you. And you know, first and foremost, I got to give you your flower as well. Men don't give nobody. Men don't.
Yeah, I
give
don't like
others
flowers, but
Let me
we gonna
give you
give
a
us his
credit.
other salute. No, we gonna salute one. Yeah,
I'm gonna give you a salute.
Yes.
And honestly, you've been a legend for so long.
I appreciate you.
I'm gonna give you respect on your platform. So, with that being said, I'm gonna come from an objective perspective, but it's gonna be a little subjectivity with this.
Okay.
So, Dave East is getting money with Jim Jones currently right now, you know what I'm saying, in the podcast game and everything. And we see the shared relationship. I mean, it's pretty much highlighted on social media and everything.
Music,
You know, and Mano made it-
videos, breaking bread, working out, podcasts.
Indeed.
Okay, go ahead.
Indeed. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really necessarily matter about whether Dave East had a shared relationship with Max B previously, but we have to take into account that if Max B actually did help Dave East early on in his career and there was collaboration, so we can never dismiss the history of that.
Okay.
So, but at the same time, I'm going to say it like this. it's up to Dave. It was Dave East's consciousness to whether or not to go to that party. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And to that point there, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if men is gonna respect men, let's be honest, doggy. Jimmy is not acting like a man. He's acting like a little boy in a grown man body. That's a
Okay.
fact.
Qualify
You know what
that
I'm
though.
saying?
Why you
can't-
think that is?
Well, he's being a bozo. Again, I mean, you're still having a little bit of bitterness in your heart. First of all, you and Kim are displaying, immature behavior.
Okay.
First and foremost, going back and forth. He still got problems with Mace since 96, 97. You're mad about Mace. You're mad at Mace for something that has nothing really to do with you. If anything, it's very catty, and y'all act like high schoolers.
So
Jimmy
Jim
is
was
acting
mad
like a
at
high
Mace defending Cam, and then Cam
Mhm.
went to be his friend again. But continue.
Right, of course, absolutely. And if you're gonna really think about it, Jim will feel better because, as you said, Cam doesn't have any loyalty to anybody, and we could see how that display even in the other video that the other live video that you said about Big L and stuff, and that's a whole different conversation for a whole different time.
Right.
But going back on the topic at hand, it seems like Jimmy, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things where it's like, that's my friend and that's my personal friend. First of all, if you're that controlling as a grown ass man, pardon my language, you know what I'm saying, about who is your friend and who's your whose friend that you should be, like whether you should be my friend or not. I mean, to be honest, like nobody's supposed to have control of anybody else's situation but your own. So therefore, Jimmy, he's acting like a bozo, and I'm not really a fan of Jimmy being a 50-plus-year-old man still gangbanging, but nonetheless, I think Dave East was wrong in one light, but at the same time, it's really up to his own consciousness whether he should have made that move or not, and for that he's got to deal with the repercussions.
So if somebody came to one of the parliaments and they started coming there talking about we Muslims, how would you feel about that? They gotta
make knowledge more that they Muslims. They can't come in.
No. They're saying we Muslim gods. We Muslim gods.
But that's not right and exact.
All right then. So what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
He could be coming.
Okay.
He could be coming from somewhere else. Now you known him to be God, right? You greet him. Y'all build. He come to the rallies all the time. Now he come there talking about we Muslim gods. You're gonna be looking like, yo. At one point he got a universal, right or wrong.
Right.
All right. And that was old timers giving the universals, right? And I think the universals need to come back, but that's a whole nother thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
All right. But could we say dudes would be wrong for giving out universals when certain things ain't right and exact? So we got to be careful who we call old and what's age appropriate, because when we dealing with context and we dealing with principles, nobody's too old to give out ass whoopings or receive one.
Nah, that's a fact. No, that's definitely true. There's
no statute of limitation on the ass whooping. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, so if you sit with me as my man and you go over there with the enemy, then you try to come sit back with me like when we doing our show. Nah, you was rocking with Buddy over there. Go back over there. So if you know somebody as God and then you hear they was in the mosque and they had on a bow tie, but then they try to come back around you like, yo, peace. And you like, nah, we heard you. We heard you took your shahada. What's going on?
Assalamu alaikum.
Exactly. You ain't gonna be like what you doing.
I see what you're saying.
Exactly. See, I gotta talk your language sometimes. I gotta talk in different people's language for them to understand. You get what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. That's being introspective, and that's right and exact. I'm gonna say this, Doggy, too, though. I would say I'll give credit to one of the brothers that was on the line, and I would say this. What if they look at it from a different perspective? This is where understanding, you know what I'm saying? We can't take everything on face value, you know what I'm saying? We got to see things for what it is, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I would say this. I'll give credit to one of the callers that said, if I'm not mistaken, he said, what if Dave East was trying to be the bridge? Again, because we see that with French Montana. And you already know with Montana and the whole, you know what I'm saying, Jim Jones situation, even when Max got locked up. You know what I'm saying? When Max got locked up, we seen, I think it was Jimmy and his entourage at the Apollo throwing water bottles at Frenchie and all of that. And they was getting it in because, Jim Jones spoke from what I've seen, of course, I studied you for 10 years plus, you know what I'm saying? I studied your content and everything and other brothers' platforms as well. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that was said was that, if I'm not mistaken, French said on the DVD that I think Jimmy was speaking on French's situation with the shooting back in 2003 or 2001, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying, during the DVD era. So he already had beef brewing with Jim Jones. You feel me? And then Max on top of that. So they basically just would start going at they started going at Jim, you know what I'm saying, and everything. So, but now we see in the present time, we see French Montana in a different light. We see that during the pandemic, they, you know what I'm saying, they mended differences and everything. You feel me? So it's like, French is now friends with Jim and also with Max. So could it be a possibility that Dave East is trying to bridge that gap the way that French
We
is?
can't
Maybe?
deal with the realm of possibility. We got to just deal with what we know. What we do know is that Dave East sit down with Jim once or twice a week. They work out together. They go to the gym together. They in the studio together. They doing video shoots together. That would be somebody he would be considered his brother, his man. So there is no way in hell that your brother, your man, that's sitting down with me every day, every week, at least a couple of times a week, gonna go to a party of somebody that I let it be known I'm not rocking with. Why you going to celebrate with that nigga?
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And if you put it even to more context, you know what I'm saying, on street terms and stuff like that, that's where part of me, that's where things get a little gritty and stuff.
This is what I'm saying.
I see your perspective,
Yeah.
Doggie.
Right.
I see your perspective, Doggie.
But yo,
Honestly,
man,
yeah,
I like you as a caller, man. Make sure you call back every show. Let me get some more callers in. I say peace to you, bro.
Absolutely, yeah, nah, definitely. Peace, Doggie.
Yes, sir.
For
Peace.
real.
Yep.
One love.
All right, peace. Yeah, shout out to my brother Hocus 4/5 in the building too. Make sure y'all check out Hocus 4/5 in the rabbit hole. 917, you from the town. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Juice.
Where you calling
from New York, White Plains, New York.
You said New York. I'm about to say, bro, you gotta say a borough or something, but you White Plains, you by the Bronx. we could jack White Plains and all that. All right, bro. You see what we talking about. Was Dave East foul for going to that party?
It's a hard. I can't really say yay or nay. I feel like there's a divide right now.
Okay.
It's kind of sad because it's almost dividing hip hop, if it makes sense.
No, it ain't.
You don't think so?
No. Hip hop has never been together.
Well, I don't know.
You know what
I feel like it's like dividing in the sense of everybody's trying to pick sides.
Listen.
And it's stopping a lot of things from happening.
Who divided?
Now, on the flip side,
listen to me real quick. Do you know who's in the Public Enemy logo? Do you know who that recticle is in the Public Enemy logo? That's Run DMC. Did you know that?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nah, you enlightened me.
All right. So who divided hip hop more than the shit with 50 and Ja Rule? But people laugh at 50 every day in his antics, right or wrong?
See, this is my thing with it though. We was all younger around that time. I feel like we older now.
50
ain't
gonna do it to this day though. He don't troll people to this day, and everybody think it's funny.
Whether right or wrong, he's in a different bracket to me.
So he get full autonomy to do what he want because he got money.
Yo, they always say if you got the bag, you're gonna be free, right?
No. We don't care. Listen, I don't care if somebody got $100 or $100 million. You're still a man, and behaviors is behaviors. So what we not gonna do is give somebody freedom because they got money. Nobody is more divisive than 50 Cent in this rap shit, and he has been for the last forever. And I get his point. So we asking Jim Jones to forgive Max B, but 50 could diss Ja Rule
let
every
it go.
day. So
I don't think.
So why
he can
nobody
feel the way
say?
he wants,
So why
but I
nobody
think
say to
he should
50?
You let it go. It shouldn't be a thing where, you know.
So why
other
nobody
people
say
who
to
trying
50? You should let it go with Ja Rule. Why nobody ever says that?
that was a crazy scenario though, even in itself, because there was a lot of politics that really didn't have to do with music too. You know what I mean?
The same thing with Jim Jones and Max B. It's the same thing. Dudes got hands and feet put on them. They got physical in the street. Same thing.
I don't feel like it's helping Jim though. I feel like
it doesn't
Jim,
matter who is helping. All I'm saying is that we pick and choose who we accept it from depending on the perch they sitting from. If they get money, if they got money, they could just do whatever they want. And that's one of the problems now because we blinded by people's success, fame, and money. And we think a lot of stuff is cute. And the same thing that make us laugh, make us cry, depending on who's doing it. So if Jim Jones should let it go with Max B, why shouldn't 50 let it go with Ja Rule?
I can't even say nothing to you on that one, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't say nothing to you. I'm just feeling like, we all over, 40 years old at this point.
Some of us is 50 and better.
Yeah.
50 is 50. Do he act 50? But he got money and everybody want to be in Louisiana and everybody like power. So he get to do whatever he want. Every day he posts a picture fucking with somebody every day. And people that I see that I know are in the comments with the smiley faces. It's okay to everybody. But Jim Jones need to grow up. He need to do this.
I ain't say he need to grow up.
No,
but when you bring in age, to be a little more mature conversation.
All right, but when you bring in, when you bring in age, bro, when you bring in age, that means maturity should be in it. You understand what I'm saying? When you bring in age, so the whole thing is that everybody need to mature and grow up, in my opinion. But I'm not gonna say one dude should do it, but it's cool when he do it. World Time New. That's all I'm saying to you. If we gonna say it divided hip hop, nothing divided hip hop. How Fat Joe caught a stray because they was rocking with Ja Rule. Jadakiss caught a stray because they was rocking with Ja Rule. Game was messing with Jimmy Henchman. He stopped messing with Game. First of all, anything involving 50, if you mess with any of his enemies in any way, he don't fuck with you. So how is it cool when he do it? But Jim Jones need to get over it, and Dave East ain't wrong.
I ain't saying David East is wrong for anything, though.
No, I'm saying people are saying he's not wrong. He's not wrong, right? But everybody else is wrong. Banks took a picture with Game. He never forgave Banks for taking a picture with Game.
I can't say nothing to you, champ.
Thank you.
I can't even say nothing to you.
Thank you for calling. Let me get some more callers in. I appreciate you, though. Call back in the next show.
Be blessed.
Yes, sir. Peace. All right. I'm just saying we pick and choose of who should be mature and who shouldn't when all of us are of a certain age. 301, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's up, Doggie? This is Q from the DMV, but I'm out on the West Coast now.
Okay.
Just want to first say huge respect to you, bro. I mean, I've been watching you since forever, since the beginning, bro.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, much respect to your loyalty to hip hop, the music you did, and everything. Let me jump into it.
Go ahead.
'Cause I heard a lot of different callers. Let me give you my perspective,
Go ahead.
and I think you're gonna get this one.
Okay.
So, okay, first of all, Dave East, he's a lot younger than Mano.
Okay.
And he's the youngest, right? And I'm not saying age serves any bearing, right? But sometimes it does in the matter of experience, right? So Dave East to me comes off like an opportunist. Now there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Right? Sometimes if someone's back is up against the wall and they have to survive, they've got to do whatever they have to do for themselves.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's him. I'm just saying sometimes that's how people move, right? There's some people, like some of these women, they hoes, right? So they're looking at the money, they're going for the guy with the money. That's That's how they roll. When you know how someone rolls, you know how they roll.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why I respect Mano. He's older. I think he's the oldest on the panel. I think he's like 50 something,
Facts.
52 or 51. So, there's a little bit of more maturity.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's why I respect him. There's loyalty with this guy. And, I don't think Jim said, hey, I don't want you to talk to Max.
Mm-hmm.
It's just instinctive
Facts.
loyalty.
Facts.
That's how loyalty should be.
Facts.
Instinctive. I shouldn't have to tell you, hey, my man, don't do this, don't do that, because that ain't real. Because at that point, maybe he don't want to do it if I tell him to do it. He should do it because he want to do it. That's loyalty, man.
Right.
And so here's where I feel Mano is thinking from this perspective, not just experience, right? Not just the age, but I feel as men, we go through situations in life to make us think and feel this way. So what he's doing, someone may have, done something that, affected him in the past. So what he's doing right now, he's like, yo, I see the position, I see the play with Jim. Let me jump out the window and just say this to let Jim know my loyalty.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about me, bro. I'm riding with you. That's what you're supposed to do with your brother, your man. That's what I do.
Exactly. But see, Doggy, not everyone's cut from this cloth. And so, to answer the question, should he have done it? Should he have not? Everybody has a different answer. And I'm going to tell you, everyone's answers, I'm not going to knock any of them. I think they're all right in their own way because it's just how you were raised, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, I think even when Dave was with Nas, he left Nas. And I think on a video or something, somebody was interviewing him, and he said something about, and I'm paraphrasing, but he shouldn't have done that. Something happened where he kind of regretted, and I just felt like that's just how he's been, man, and that's okay though. But you just got to know when you identify with how someone rolls, you just got to keep that in the back of your head and just know, and that's all I'm gonna say, man. So
I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate your call. I like your perspective, and nobody's perspective is wrong. And I appreciate that y'all even calling and partaking in the conversation. So I appreciate you, West Coast in the building. Let me get some more callers in.
No doubt, homie.
Peace. All right. So the funniest thing is that what I'm seeing is that it's okay for niggas to have a hypergamous nature. It's okay for me and you to sit together every week, go to the gym, talk on the phone, rock with each other. But if you see something over there going on, you could go over there. That's not how that go. Men shouldn't be hypergamous. That's something that we blame women for. When women see a guy with more money, a better car, a better house, or motion, we say women do that. Men shouldn't do that. We have a different type of loyalty, allegedly. So now we're seeing that men will just jump ship. And I call dudes hitchhikers. You riding with me in the car to get to Hollywood, my car break down, you ain't waiting for AAA. You're not going to help me get a jump. You're not even going to help change a tire. You're going to get out the car, stick your thumb out, and go in the next car. And that's what I'm seeing from men these days. If I sit with you day in and day out and I rock with you, your beef is mine. That's just for real. Niggas is hypergamous and y'all just don't want to admit it. Look how dudes is crew hopping, crew jumping. 1 minute they with them, then they with them, then they with them. That ain't how we raise. You don't get the crew hop, posse jump, go to different blocks. You get pounced out for that. You get plucked out. Yo, don't you be rocking with them dudes over there? Then go rock with them. So once you be with somebody and y'all getting money and y'all chilling together and y'all start breaking bread, that's it. But I know niggas be hypergamous. That's cool now. It's cool to dick ride niggas now. It's cool. Anyway, 702, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, bro? This is Devin. I'm calling from Vegas, bro.
Vegas, what's going on? What's your perspective on this topic? Is Dave East wrong for going to the party?
Can I keep it funky, bro?
I would like you to.
He was wrong, bro.
Okay.
He was wrong because regardless of the situation, salute to Mano out the gate. Salute to Mano because that was the blueprint right there.
Mm-hmm.
Mano and Jim started off with problems. Mano knew Max B before he had a relationship with Jim Jones. But we gotta go off of the track record. We together. So we getting money together. We doing everything we gotta do. We handling our business as men. So it ain't gotta be a problem over there. But this is where the energy. It's like a tug of war, bro. Like where's the majority of this slack at?
Right.
It's me and you. So
Right.
we go get it in. It ain't gotta be a problem. It ain't gotta be on site with Max B. Salute to Max B. Blessings. But it comes down to loyalty, ethics, integrity, morals, respect, and trust. And that's something you can't coach right there, bro. So it's like
can't teach it.
You can't teach it, and not only that, it goes into the fabric of making decisions in my best interest when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying?
Be loyal behind my back.
You understand what I'm saying? Just how they said Mano was at the Jets game, this, that, and the third. He could have slid off and, you know what I'm saying, salute this, salute that. Okay, boom. Okay, cool. We could two things to be right at the same time. We could coexist, but we ain't got to be, you know what I'm saying, buddy. If I happen to bump into you in traffic, I'm not avoiding you.
Right.
Or nothing like that. But I got to plant my flag and let you know what it is with me. And then because we men of respect, okay, cool. We ain't got to chop it up. We ain't got to tear the place up either. You know what I'm saying? We can move how we move.
Yo, I appreciate you for calling. So,
Right on.
So I want to tell y'all something, right? So one time, a friend of mine, good friend, grew up with him in the music thing, but I consider him to be a brother to me, right? He hit me one time, and he said, yo, such and such want to do an interview with me. But if you don't want me to do it, I won't do it. Now that put me in the spot. And Proper Music, I'm really going to disrespect you before the night is out. Just know that. Because you've been talking a little crazy in the chat. I ain't flamed nobody in the chat in a long time. But what you not going to do is sit in my chat and be disrespectful to me. You get the fuck up out of here. Just know that. Just know that. I done interviewed every last one of them. I ain't a fan of nobody, but right is right and wrong is wrong. So like I was saying, if you asking me, should you do an interview with somebody, that means you already corresponded with them and you already considered it. What you asking me for now? Go with what you was going with. I said, yo, do whatever you want to do. Long story short, he did the interview with said person. Him and said person fell out. What did he do? He tried to call me and tell me how much dude was a bozo and all that. I'm good. Because what happens when Dave E say, yo, Max, what up? And he be like, nah, you be with Jim. That's a double whammy now. What happens when you slide into the party and you, hold up, you just subscribe too. Let me get you up out of here. I don't even need your subscription. Go play with your moms. You know what I'm saying? So what happens when you thought you going over here and you rocking with him and he be like, nah, you be with such and such. So now you ain't good over here and you ain't good over here because they could be thinking you coming over here to rock with us because you a spy. But I know many of y'all have never been in the music business. Many dudes claim to be street, but they don't want to play by street rules and they don't want to play by, and we all dealing with somebody who's a Crip in the blood. You know what I'm saying? Get that peace person out of here too. Get them up out of here. The peace and love person. Peace and this too. Get them up out of here. They gotta go. 843, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What did he do? He tried to call me and tell me
Yo, 843, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's good?
What's going on?
This is your guy.
My guy.
Benny Nichols, man.
Oh, what's going on, bro? Yeah, my bro. What's going on? So what you think? Turn the computer down. Turn the computer down.
I gotta turn you down. I gotta turn you down. Hold up.
Yeah.
What's good, my brother?
All right, so what you think? Now look, I'm gonna give it to you in this. We chilling. Dudes be chilling with us. They had to, let's say they on Waverly with us.
Yes, sir.
But they got family over on Myrtle.
Mm-hmm.
But they be with us every day. It's a Decepticon party. They go over, go to the Decept party, and then come back around.
Man, you went there.
They go to the Decept party, and then they come back around us. What are we doing?
We got to get the information, what you learn, and what you learn from them niggas.
No, but he coming back. No, but he coming back just like, yo, I was just over there chilling with them. He ain't coming back to give us no information.
Nigga, what the fuck you over there for? My bad with the cursing. My bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, what you over there
So I'm
for?
asking you because you was a Raider, you were part of, you're part of this thing of ours. If he was on the block with us, or he was in the terminals
man,
with
not
us.
Playing that. No, we don't go in that. What you doing? What are you doing? That's what I'm asking him.
Could he come back
What are
and
you
chill
doing?
with us? So if we don't whoop him out, could he come back and chill with us?
We gotta find out what he's doing, and then we gotta pounce him out.
So if he was just saying, I was just over there chilling.
Nah. Why?
Nah, cause one of my people is over there.
Nah. We don't rock like that.
That's all.
What are you doing?
That's all I'm saying.
You know what I mean? What are you doing?
That's all I'm saying.
What are you doing? Come on. You got to explain us now. Because you got to come back over here.
And
what are you doing?
Because he live with us. He be with us every day.
You got. What are you doing?
And we go look on the gram, and he over there, and he was with.
Yeah, you got to explain now. You got to talk now. What are you doing? Dude, what's up? Because we know your moms, we know your sister, we know your cousins. What are you doing? You're putting a lot of people in jeopardy. What are you doing? Make up your mind now, brother.
Right.
You got to make up your mind now. What are you doing?
Bro,
and see, a lot of people don't understand that.
That's what
the
I'm
fuck
saying.
Are you doing? What are you? My bad with the curse. What are you doing?
Yo, bro, let me get some more callers and call me back later.
Because that's how we rock.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
What was you doing over there? Yo.
I love you, man.
Yo, love
Peace.
you too, bro. All right, later on. That's my man from the sandbox, from the hood. So I had to talk to him in his language that he understands. 314, what's the name where you calling from?
Yeah, man, this is Weezy, man, from the Indian and 317.
Okay. So let me ask you, was Davies wrong for going to Jim Jones' party?
Man, you got to understand this, Doggie, man. And shout out to you, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Like, motherfuckers is grown and got kids. They both done did music with each other. Davies got a song with Max B. And he got a song with Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? They all did music together. He been fucking with dudes.
All right, you gotta stop cursing for one. You gotta stop cursing for one. But I'm just saying
okay.
though.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, and and that's been the perspective. He been rocking with him, but just because you rock with somebody a long time ago, you now rocking with me. So what you saying is, somebody could come in your crib wearing different colors because they used to wear those colors.
But when you say, but Doggie, when you say rocking with him, like they ain't label mates. They just doing a podcast.
No,
together.
it's deeper than the podcast. They did music. They be in videos together. They used to work out every day together. Nah, we can't just say it's just a podcast and he's an unofficial lobby boy. This is what they saying. This is what they saying.
I just think it ain't that shit because I don't think Jimmy really cares, man. You know what I mean? Like
So-
I don't think Dave East is trying to. He probably just showed it. It was probably other people at the party, man, that he knew, and he just wanted to go show. You know, I mean, I don't think he's trying to, backdoor or.
I'm not saying that.
He just.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
I'm just
man.
saying if we all sitting together and I make it clear, yo, bro, you and me in Indianapolis, we sticking together. We sticking together. I'm with you. But then dudes from Chicago got something going on, and then they going to the other two dudes go to Chicago party. We looking like, yo, what them niggas doing over there?
I mean, we got to get that established before you go. But at the end of the day, I can't knock you for who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, okay, that's cool. But it depends on the circumstance of the situation. Like, what are you, if you just going to chill, that's cool. And then it depends on, like, it depends on the circumstance of the situation. They don't really, it's not that serious. You know what I mean? Like, so if you was to go do that, I'd be like, okay, well, you know, no sweat off my back, but, you know, hey, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I got people that mess with people that I don't mess with, but I still, hey, you know what I mean? You still my man, 100 grand, but shit, you know, I don't, excuse me. Yeah,
nah,
but
I'm going to be real with you. If you rock with people that I don't rock with, you're not my man. We could be cool, we could be associates, but I ain't putting no money in your pocket. And I ain't rocking with you. That's just, yo, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it was because I was raised. Maybe because I seen dudes get lined. I seen a lot of stuff, right? So at the end of the day, yo, if I don't rock with somebody and you rock with me, how you going to rock with my direct enemy though? Is that why nobody get that?
But I don't think I think the beef is really like just they not worried about that. They worried about getting money. You know what I mean? Like they not really at each other's throats like they was back in the early 2000s.
He
man.
specifically said, F Max B. I'm not going.
I mean,
and Mano said, I ain't going to his welcome home party because you my brother. I rock with you. And I know I'm not going nowhere that you wouldn't be comfortable with. But again, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Cause again, I mean, you know what's funny? At this particular time, I'm realizing that it's just a sign of the times. Niggas will chill with you and don't go rock with your enemy. This is the times we in. That's just, yo,
you really looking at it like
this
that,
is listen, the general consensus is dudes will rock with your enemy now. Dudes will sit with you every day, eat hairy chicken wings and rice with you, and then go rock with your enemy. Cause he got more emotion and niggas is hypergamous.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Niggas is hypergamous.
So basically you saying like, okay, if me and you, Doggie, we rock every day.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying? And you my dude. You know what I'm saying? We talk, you know what I mean, blase. But then I know somebody that you know that you definitely, absolutely, 100% don't mess with.
Right.
And then I go over there.
To his party.
And, you know,
not that you bumped into him at the chicken spot or y'all bumped into each other in Walmart. You went to his party. You went to celebrate him coming home from jail.
Okay, but if I already had a rapport with this guy, you know, I mean, I did a song with him. I mean, I don't, you know, I'm just going.
You did a song. You did a song with me too.
Exactly. So I'm not picking sides.
All right. So what you did? No, but not picking the side is picking the side. Y'all do know that, right?
Yeah, it's like I don't know, Doggie. It's like
not picking the side is picking the side.
I just think, man, he just went to go just to, you know what I mean? Like,
all right, go be a part of the festivities. I mean, yo, listen, bro, this is like, yo, I could go to your ex-wife new husband reception. I could do that, right?
If you already was cool,
if I was cool with your ex-wife, I was cool with her. But you, my man, we break bread every day, and she invite me, and she cheated on you, disrespected you, and she invited me to her wedding. I'm going.
if you was already, y'all got your own relationship. I can't
All
do
right,
that. That's just
but
like,
I'm with you
that's just
every
like-
day.
But see, I'm glad that's a good point, Doggy.
I'm going.
Because that's just like, if I break up with my wife or my girlfriend,
She cheated
but
on
she's
you.
still-
She
but she's
disrespected
still
you.
cool. But she's still cool with my mother. That's just like, okay, if I'm with a girl for 10 years and we break up, but she's met the family, she's cool with my brother, she's cool with my mother, okay. But
If she cheated on you and violated you, bro, and your mom's still cool with her, your mom's is foul. Your mom's is foul. Anybody who hurts somebody I love, I don't fuck with them. That's just me, though. I know I'm different. I know.
Nah. I mean, I get what you're saying, but you can't stop people's relationships that they have with people that they already have. That's just like, okay, let me ask you this: if you broke up with your girl, right, and she got kids, but they not your kids, but y'all still had a relationship in that relationship, and you grew a bond with the kids. So just because you saying F her, you not gonna talk to the kids no more?
Hold on.
Fuck them kids. Ain't my son.
That's serious. You foul, or you had a plan B? You had something else going on? You was being hypergamous? It was a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Y'all take y'all merry ass on. Straight like that.
So if the kids call you and be like, hey,
kids
dog,
ain't gonna have my number.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just different. I don't know. I'm different. I'm real down home when men with men. I ain't with this selfie, cutting your eyebrows down shit. I'm just, like I said, I've been loyal, so loyal that I've been disloyal to myself. I'm loyal. You don't like them? I don't like them. That's just how I always been, bro. You don't speak to my man? I don't speak to you. Because I'm going to come to you, yo, what's really good with you and my man? Yo, I rock with you, but that's my man. So I can't rock with you until y'all men that.
It just depends on how serious the situation is.
Yo, niggas done got hands put on them. Niggas disrespecting that man wife to this day, disrespecting him. Niggas is turning their back on Jim because Max is home. Nah, bro. Me personally, I'm not turning my back on any of them. I rock with all of them. But what I'm saying,
so you think East is wrong for going to the party?
Absolutely. You can't sit with me every day then go celebrate with a nigga because he coming home. Fuck you going? That's your man? I go fuck with your man. You can't come fuck with me no more.
You don't think he already knew that though?
I don't care. Because what we know and what we think and the actions that we take is how I'm going to further deal with you.
Okay, so I look at it like this, Doggy, and I know you got other callers, but that man knew he did a song with Max B. So if I knew, this is me.
A song 16 years ago, but we breaking bread today?
If you did a song with somebody,
16 years ago, but we breaking bread today.
No. Fuck that. I mean, excuse me. No,
go ahead.
That don't, see, now you said how loyal you are, Doggy. If I knew that you did a song with somebody that's my enemy, I'm not doing no show with you. I'm not breaking no bread with you. So by me knowing that you did that, and I'm still dealing with you,
that's a good perspective. That's a good perspective because I'm jacking that. I'm good with that. I'm good with that perspective.
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that perspective. You said something powerful right there. You said something powerful right there. I get that. But see, a lot of times dudes be like, yo, that's your man. Nah, we ain't cool like that. Dudes, I'm telling you, dudes is hypergamous, man. I just want y'all to pay attention to social media. Look how these dudes be catty. Like this dude ain't liking this dude post no more. They don't rock. They ain't been in pictures. They took their pictures down together. Yo, it's the men, bro, that's tripping. But let me get some more callers in. I appreciate you. That perspective was dope.
I appreciate you too, Doug.
Yes, sir. Make sure you hit that like for me, family.
I got you.
All right, peace. All right, listen. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. If it was Doggie Diamonds, Dave East wouldn't be on my podcast no more. That nigga get the hell up out of here. Go ride that wave. Grab your surfboard. Go ride that wave. but you can't be over here with me no more. 973, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace, dog. This you Freedom from North New Jersey.
Newark in the building. So was Dave East wrong for going to that party?
On top, I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. After listening to your show for a few minutes and getting some other perspectives, I got a perspective on that, and the perspective is this: like, granted, you may have did a song with Max like a couple years back or so, and you know that may well be your man. Yet, being that you're on the show with him, like you're basically getting money with him. So even if like you don't have a problem with Max, like he should have went about that different. You know what I mean? Like miss out on the party, or you know just letting it be known, like, look, I really have no real problem with you yet because you know y'all two haven't mended differences or whatever. You know I can't really do much. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no disrespect to you yet until y'all figure this joint out. You know I really can't do much with you. Now as far as Jim, me personally, I'd say Jim shouldn't even put Dave on the show in the first place, especially if you know that Dave rocking with this person. You know what I mean? Like that's just it just looks crazy, like on the surface. Even if it's not nothing like malicious,
Malicious.
it's still
Malicious.
at the end of the day.
Malicious is the word, but I understood what you were saying.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Got you.
But
all right,
yeah, doggy man.
All right, appreciate you, man. Make sure you hit that like for me. I need that like done.
Oh, I got you.
Yes, sir. All right. Yo, I'm gonna say this to y'all, man. I'm gonna take like a few more callers, maybe like 2-3 more callers, and I'm gonna close out. 757. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, just lay low from Virginia.
VA in the building. Okay. What you thinking? What you thinking? Is Dave East wrong for going or not?
This what I'm saying. I'm with you on it. I feel you all the way. But for him to show up at that joint like that, they had to have some kind of relationship before them that Dave had to explain to Jim like it is what it is. Like he know we about to be talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
He know we gonna see him out there. He gotta know it's gonna be out there like that. They had to talk about this. It's not gonna be something that's gonna break them up. Cause you popped up there, you know you on this podcast now, and the world gonna see this.
So was he wrong? That's what I'm saying. The above question, is he wrong?
I don't think so, because I think he talked to Jim about it.
What if he didn't?
I think they know.
All right, so let's say if he did, if he talked about it,
back.
if he talked about it, it's cool. If he didn't talk about it, he's wrong. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, if he just popped up, absolutely, it's dead wrong.
Okay.
But then why was Mano at that Jets game?
I mean, that's the New York Jets. That's a stadium. Max B just got out of jail. He ain't had no damn Jets game tickets lined up or nothing like that. Mano, because Method Man was there too.
So they already know him. But if you Jim, you looking how you end up at the same game Max at?
I mean, it's a damn stadium. What's the probability of us being around each other? That's like saying, yo, what you was doing in Walmart with a nigga?
How many other Jets games Mano be going to?
They go the Jets and tapped in with the rappers.
Was that a special game? I ain't never seen Mano at no.
I think
Jets.
Shador Sanders was there, so a lot of people, tapped in with Dion. But I ain't making no excuses for nobody. I mean, that looked crazy too. I ain't gonna front. They just so happened to be at the same game, but they didn't flick it up. But see, the Jets game is not Max B's Jets game. It's the Jets, but this is Max B's party. You're going to his specific party. That's what I'm saying.
That's a fact. I feel you all the way, but they have to have a relationship. I feel like Jim know they had to be that tight already when he started messing with him. Max been going for 16 years.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But before all that, they jive from the same place, music-wise. They come up from the same hood in Harlem. Harlem ain't but a couple blocks. They know that he already was cool with him before that, and he get locked. You know what I'm saying? That still was his man before he got locked up.
Right. All right.
He still chose to mess with Max though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, excuse me, no, he
With
still
Dave,
chose to
yeah.
mess with Dave, knowing
Yeah.
that he was tight with Max from way back.
I got you. All right, family. Thank you for calling. VA in the building. Maybe
No problem.
maybe the
Big up
Clips
to
will
you,
win a
man.
Grammy. We
Cash
don't know.
out. Yeah.
All right, peace. Let me take another caller and then I'm gonna close out. Hold on, before I do that, I gotta make sure y'all know, man. Listen, man, have you heard about my $100 promo deal? If you didn't, let me give you some details really, really quick. First and foremost, the promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV, on the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the threads, the Facebook, and the Twitter accounts. I could promote whatever you need. But as a reminder, this for serious inquiries only. You must be Cash App ready, and I can help you bring more awareness to your products. And let me tell you this, man. Coach Kandaka is now accepting clients, and this is for artists, podcasters, business owners, and content creators. And the services include social media growth, brand clarity, organic supporter building, rollout strategy, product management, and monetization strategy. She definitely can help you get all of that right. If you're an artist, a podcaster, a business owner, she can help you put the play together. Yeah. 929, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, my name's Jermaine Berry. I'm calling out of Queens.
All right, yeah, you in the chat. You finally got through. I'm happy that you got through. You're going to be the last caller. All right, Jermaine, just take us home, man. What you thinking? Was it a bad look? Should he not have gone to the party?
Me, if it was me, I wouldn't have went because I'm rocking with son.
Right.
And me, I just grew up different. Like, the stuff that I've been seeing all week from dudes and how dudes acting because Max home. I'm seeing dudes comment on Jim posts on the ground, wilding on him.
See?
But I'm like, y'all was just bumping his music the
See?
past 15 years. Now y'all talking about he trash and all that. Like, dudes is moving like chicks. Like, and this is why I just go to work and chill by myself. When people be asking me who my man's, my son, my son that I gave birth to. That's who my homie is.
Damn, you was one of the best callers of the night because you actually read my mind and put it out there exactly what I've been trying to say. Because again, I'm not going to turn on nobody. I'm happy Max home. And me being impartial, I'm just media. So it's my job to interview everybody. But niggas be mad that I rock with Jim, but people that hate Jim, so they just don't like him. So they like, oh, F him, right? But then they'll say Max is this. And then the sad thing about the Max thing, bro, if he put out a record and it ain't right and exact, everybody gonna turn on him. Let the record not be dope. Everybody gonna turn on him the same way they did Bobby Shmurda, the same way they did Shine, the same way they do everybody who come out. The same way, I remember when Remy came on, they was like, real hip hop is back and all that. And I'm like, huh?
We'll see.
We gonna see. But shout out to Max, shout out to Jim. Like I said, bro.
Yeah, shout out to both of them, but I just don't like how dudes is all acting like yo, y'all was been bumping Jim the past 15, 16 years.
Right.
Now y'all don't like his music or nothing about him.
They putting a wave in his it's over for you.
Like acting like groupies.
Yo, it's sad. That's what I'm saying. See, you seeing what I'm seeing because we from the town. So we process things different. We like, yo, nah, we don't.
Yeah, bro.
New York, we
I
don't
dealt
give it
with
up like
Betrayal
that.
Before.
Right, in New
I
York.
dealt with Betrayal before. Like, I one dude that was supposed to be my man, he ended up getting down with the team of the dudes that stabbed me. Like, nigga, you a ho-ho. I could never rock with you.
We're talking about but that was my man from back in the days. But you with me every day, though. You breaking bread with me. And I'm not saying don't let that be your man. But this thing of ours that we doing over here, I mean, look at mob people, right? Mob people be cool. They be growing up together. They done did each other's christening and all of that. But yo, if you over here with this family, you can't be a part of that family. And dudes be having to choose. So if you want to be hypergamous and be ambiguous to stuff, nah. This ain't music. See, if it was music, you could listen to everybody. I'm not telling you who you could listen to musically. But who you going to rock with? Nah, you can't be coming over here with me. You can't be rocking with me if you rock with them. That don't work like that.
I don't know, man. Dudes is so different nowadays, bro. Like,
Right.
I be like, that's why I be on some. I go to work.
Right.
I go home. I chill by myself, and then when I do chill with somebody, I'm chilling with my kid.
Bro, I spend about 95% of the time by myself. Only time I'm around people is when I'm shopping and I'm in the gym. Straight like that.
Yeah,
Cause I
same
just
here. Like if
because
I'm
you know
gotta
you
do
can have
something,
you can have a whole nigga living in the crib with you that's down on his luck and you give him a place to stay and this nigga hating on you from another room. We ain't even gonna get into that experience, you know what I'm saying? But yo,
Yeah, bro.
all right, bro. Yo, I appreciate you for calling.
All right, word.
Yes, sir.
Keep up the good content too, word.
Yes, sir. Peace. So I'm saying this, right? And I'm gonna close out on this note. Dave East is a grown man, can do what he want. Let's not get that twisted. But in today's climate, the way we are, the way it's going on, you gotta pick a side. And that's what dudes be making you do. When Big Meech took a picture with Ross did a song called I Think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, right? Everybody knew that. Nobody bigged up Big Meech the way Rick Ross did. 50 still did BMF. Put money in Meech pocket, Southwest T pocket, as well as Little Meech. The minute he took a picture with Ross, y'all out of here. But y'all think that's funny. Y'all clown Meech every day. Y'all talk about his outfit. Y'all talk about all of that every day. It's cool because of a picture. Because of a picture. Y'all think that's funny. So now, Jim Jones, Mano, Fab, and Dave East do a podcast. They were working out together. They do all types of content together. They do all types of stuff together. And then he go to Max B party and y'all say, yo, nah, he didn't do nothing wrong. He his own man. So why Big Meech ain't his own man? Why can't Big Meech do what he want? BMF is going. Y'all love BMF. I never watched one episode. But y'all love BMF. Now BMF is over behind a picture. And I seen somebody just say, no, because it was paperwork on Big Meech. That nigga knew that already. You don't think 50 knew that already? People just be putting stuff away. So just when they fall out, they can say it's over that. No, it's over a picture. It's over a picture. Meech forgot who was feeding him. Okay, I'm glad you said that, Justin Richards. Is Max B feeding Davies or is Davies eating with Jim Jones? And for somebody who earlier said the podcast don't got no sponsors and all that, please stop talking above your pay grade. You don't know nothing about sponsorships. You don't know nothing about how money is made and how money is brokered or broken. Please stop talking about who's making money and who and all that. Because many of y'all have no knowledge of that at all. No knowledge about sponsors and who's a sponsor and who don't have a sponsor. You don't know what you're talking about. The outfits that dudes be having on could have been sponsored. I don't even pay for clothes. And I got a closet full of clothes and hats. And I only wear like 3-4 hats, but I got about 90 of them. Please talk what you know. This is not a business where you could just sit there and just make up stuff and think you know what you're talking about. This ain't Target. This ain't Target. So calm down. And y'all could keep saying Davies got a song with Max B 16 years ago. Them niggas do shit today. I read everything, my flower Monica. I got birds out under here. I see everything. And that's the problem. I see everything. And I see dudes acting like skanks sluts, scallywags, and whores just to be in a picture with somebody. But then last week, niggas was jacking Jim. Time out on that a little bit. Just gotta stop saying jacking. You understand what I'm saying? Dudes pick and choose. But the hypergamous nature of men is, who's winning right now? I'm going over there. No, you know what? I'm going to win with my team. I'm going to lose with my team. I'm going to live with my team. I'm going to die with my team. I'm not getting off this boat. And you know what? That has been to my detriment. I just told y'all last night, some of us stay with people, places, and things too long. But you know what? Nobody could ever say I was. Nobody could ever say I was disloyal, because I stay to the end. I'm the first one in the party, and I'm the last one to leave. All my people leave. I'm going to make sure everybody get in. I'm going to make sure everybody leave. And that's how we used to be. That's how we used to be. Two dudes started saying, that ain't my man like that. So nowadays, people could call you, people could need you, and you show up for them. And the minute you can't, because you got something going on in your life, or the stars is not aligning, that ain't my man like that. Look how we are now. That ain't my man like that. I was your man when you needed me though, right? When you called at your most desperate time, I showed up. So I was your man enough to show up for you. But then when you got to show up for me, that ain't my man like that. Don't let it be some money, pussy, and opportunity. You see who your man. Money, pussy, and opportunity. Nigga stick you in the back of your head. I had a nigga who ain't had no place to stay telling me how he was better than me in many different things. And I got this and I had you. Nigga, you live with me. I don't live with you. I don't live with you. You live with me. And I don't even hold it against you, but look how you talking to me. Look at your perspective. You still think you winning today's game off of yesterday's points. You down bad. You should have a little bit more humility. Dudes is hypergamous. A word, they was in the gram lit. Yeah, where they be at? That's how dudes be getting their head bust. That's how dudes be going places and getting harmed, trying to fit in places where you're not supposed to fit in. I've never made somebody think I fuck with them or love them or rock with them and be like, that ain't my man like that. He cool and all that. Nah, I don't do that. So I could be a loyal fool. Matter of fact, I am a loyal fool. Like I said, I've been so loyal, I've been disloyal to myself in many instances. But you know what? I'm not going to be like you. If you a piece of shit, I ain't going to be a piece of shit back, because then that make me you. I'm going to be me always. If I rock with you, you don't rock with him, I don't rock with them. You ask anybody if I'm like that. Oh, you don't fuck with them? I don't fuck with them. Yo, that ain't your man. That was my man. But you know what? I rock with you. You showed me more loyalty in anything than that person did, because we did a song together. Nah, bro. Because right now, if somebody come in this room and we sitting together, I ain't gonna say, yo, they tried to kill you. They ain't trying to kill me. Them niggas came to beat you up. You know what happened? If you stand around and you with somebody that's supposed to be your man and dudes is gonna flip on your man, you be like, they didn't come to fight me. Is Sub-Zero my man? Absolutely. And me and him had problems before. Sub is my man. I don't know why you asked me that. I don't know what you're trying to get to. I shout out Sub all the time. But that's what I'm saying. We in a different day and time where we think loyalty is just something on records. It's a meme. It's a little 10-minute segment. Nah, bro. Nah. I'm loyal. Yo, you don't like them? I don't like them. I had homies. You broke up with a girl? I broke up with her too. Yo, you made my man cry. At the end of the day, they was all cool behind the scenes. Nobody felt that French Montana betrayed Max by squashing beef with Jim Jones. Because again, nobody's gonna say that about French because French got a princess and all that. That's the point I was making earlier, bro. People, depending on who it is, people pick and choose. I had a former friend, right? This nigga used to cry over this chick. But prior to that, he used to bring her to the crib every day. You know, my crib was a studio. She was there every day. She was there every day. We was doing music. This nigga told me, yo, I beat her 22 times. She ain't answer me. That shit hurt me seeing my man, my homie, cry over a shorty. We was young. The next time I saw her, she was like, hey, what's up? I forgot all about you being in the crib and us being laughing and joking. I seen my man hurt over you. I don't fuck with you. I could have been like, he probably would have been to me. Oh, yo, what's up? Yo, you ain't with him no more. I don't do that. I'm different. I'm just different. And I ain't mad at myself. Davies got to do what Davies got to do for Davies. I know niggas is hypergamous, but I'm going to tell you something. That nigga wouldn't be on my show. That nigga couldn't sit with me no more. He couldn't sit with me no more. He couldn't sit with me like, yo, nah, bro. I saw you at that party. You was over there. Stay over there. Because what happened to, yo, you was over there, stay over there. So when does that apply now? What happened to, yo, I drew a line in the sand and you crossed it? What happened to that? Why did everybody change? Why did everybody depend on the situation? Dudes be like, yo, man, what happened? Nature Boy, you have no clue what you're talking about. Damn, I wish I had that Jewels footage. Jim Jones took pictures with Max B's son. What you gonna tell a little boy, get the fuck out of here? Dude actually got a heart, right? He could have smacked fire out of his son. He could have. Then we be saying how foul he is. Just because you take a picture with somebody, that's whatever. That's a child. Children ain't got nothing to do with it. That's what I was trying to say. Women and children ain't got nothing to do with it. But right now, if you go to Chrissy Page, people are in there. People was in there putting wave and it's over and you touched it and all that. Right now. I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? I just know loyalty is situational to people. I'm down home loyal. You fight my cousin, we jumping you. He could be winning, but I'm jumping in. When I see my cousin upset, I get upset. That's how I am. When I love somebody and they mad, I'm mad. You cry, I cry. You laugh, I'm laughing. That's just me. I never be like, yo, you got to handle that. I ain't trying to mediate nothing. What he did, fuck him. That's that. He violated, that's it. I'm with you. Straight like that, I'm with you. I never be like, yo, but y'all got to sit down and talk. Nah. What he did, he violated. I got to tell him he violated at least. I got to go tell him he violated. I ain't going to be like, yo, y'all got to talk. Because when I say, yo, he violated me, so you sound like you want to be that nigga friend. Go fuck with him then. Go live with that nigga. Go fuck with that nigga. What you need me for? Because you sitting here, I'm looking out for you, but you singing the praises of another man that I told you violated. Go fuck with him then. I'm not saying I'm down home. I'm with men used to be. I don't know what these niggas is now. I don't know about this hypergamy. You ain't never see me switch sides. You never see me jumping all over platforms and all that. Nah. And there was a lot of narratives about me, how I rock with this person, and then that shit wasn't even the truth. Wasn't even the truth. People just be making up stuff. I'm like that. Straight like that. Yo, nah, I'm good on him. Why? Because he got a problem with my man. My man don't like him, I don't like him. And I hope I catch him somewhere so I could do something to him for my man. So I ain't gonna go back to my man and say, yo, I saw him. Word? I was at his party. Word? Huh? You went to his party? You had a piece of cake? You got one of them? You had a streamer with him? Nah. But I'm different. I'm different. I thought we all thought like this. I'm learning something new every day. That's why I wrote Dolo from state to state. When I be around people, it is my blood family. Not blood by gang, blood by relation. Because if something go wrong, I'm telling grandma. Straight like that. New niggas or, yo, that's my bro. Money, pussy, and opportunity. Niggas be like, ain't my man like that? Till next time, make sure y'all hit that like button and don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.